All right. Welcome, everybody, to my YouTube channel. We don't normally stream live for trivia on my YouTube. This is a new one. But we are here today to do the ultimate world religions trivia night. And I've been planning this for a little bit because knowing that we are in the atheist community, I thought it would be fun if we were to do a fundraiser to get the atheists together and see who knows world religions the best.
I shall try my best, and I apologize in advance if I suck.
It's all right. I picked some difficult subject matter.
Okay.
We've got people coming over from Bee's stream, so they should be here in a minute, which is why I'm going to talk everyone's ears off before we actually get started. So again, I need to do my obligatory shill here. We got Jenny. The obligatory shill, because we are doing, y'all can't see because it's behind us. But this is a stream for Lavender Lady, aka Diana. She is in need of a kidney transplant, and she's been on dialysis for a while now. And for people who don't understand what that means, her kidneys don't work anymore, and she has to be attached to a machine multiple days of the week. And if she doesn't get a kidney, she's going to die. And so we are doing everything that we can to keep her alive and with us because we love her. She's a valuable member of the community. She's an amazing human being. And so if anyone can contribute, we have a link that's going around. I will put it in the chat. And we are going to play some trivia to help raise some awareness of this and to help get some funds going for her. So I do need to clarify as well. So there's a lot of red tape with getting a kidney transplant. So in order to even get her onto the list for the kidney transplant, we have to prove that she has people that can babysit her after the surgery. And so we have some people lined up, and we do have spots available if anyone does have the availability and flexibility to go and physically help out. But for these people that are going, they need like some housing expenses covered. We need some transport covered, that kind of stuff. We also need to be able to hire like a home health person to maybe come overnight to be able to help when we don't have somebody that can go physically be with her. So there's a lot going into this that requires having a support network, and especially somebody in the trans community who doesn't have a lot of people around all the time. This is very difficult. So we're trying to get everything we can together. Even a little bit helps for this goal. And this is going to be an ongoing thing. So we have this fundraiser tonight, but we're also going to do more in the future. So if you can't contribute right now, at least shell out the link. Just like the video, like other people's videos talking about this. Everything goes a long way. Be active in the chat. Everything helps. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Ducky Poo.
I'm gonna say I'm fucking great. How are you, Ben?
Doing all right. We're just hopping around all the streams.
Yeah. I mean, I took a break today for work, but I've pretty much been doing this since 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
So I started this morning, for work. And then I went to work, and then I kept home from work and started 20 minutes later. So, how you doing, Jim?
Great. And I noticed you dropped an F-bomb in the first 5 minutes of the video to ensure demonetization.
It's okay. All the money just needs to go to Diana.
Oh, wait. Ben doesn't even have 1,000 subs yet. This can't get monetized.
No, he's not monetized.
That's another thing we need to do. We need to have another telethon to get Ben's numbers up.
We should do that with me too, Jim. Who brought Ben into this community? Really?
It was Neil and Ben or Beck. That's true.
Yeah, maybe we could get Kent Hovind to help.
You know, to be quite
I
honest,
could anger Kent Hovind very easily.
You could just say vagina like 3 times and then you'll get demonetized by
Oh,
The
YouTube.
ones that
because
will
like-
I thought he was saying
automatically is
when
the
she goes up.
RAPE and ABORTION and
Yeah, abortion.
QANON.
That's the other thing. Abortion.
And
QANON.
for a
have
while
videos
there,
on
was
abortion already.
COVID too.
COVID.
I have videos on that
too.
too. I have videos on both of those subjects.
And TRUMP.
It's really fun, particularly when you're like a professional and you tell people, hey, I do science communication as part of like your work thing. And then they go and look and you're like, so why do you stream to all these platforms? I'm like, because sometimes when I talk about abortion, YouTube doesn't like it. So then I have to like store the thing on DLive. So it's like
I have
like,
abortion videos, no shame.
it's just, like Dr. Leah Torres. I've had her on my channel a couple of times and it's like demonetized automatically when we're talking. And at that particular talk, I had like Nate Brody on. He was talking about the law behind Roe versus Wade, Roe v. Wade. And then I also have a OBGYN who's reproductive activist as well as a doctor talking about the things that are like YouTube's like, our advertisers don't like it when you say words like this, so we're gonna demonetize that. Yeah, okay. So then I'm like, okay.
And so we
insane
have
that they even reject clinical wording. It's like it's in a book. Go look at the book. It's in a book.
Oh Lord.
All
I have
right.
to go and do I have to copy and paste things. Why you make me do this, Ben?
Okay, so we're using Kahoot because the other app we were using before on Twitch was kind of a pain
We
in the
have
butt.
to download an app?
No, you just need to go to a website, www.kahoot.it, or you can get the app. You don't have to get the app. You can play it on browser and it works just fine.
Okay.
Hey,
So-
Ben, why don't you pin that message I just put in there? For the link, pin it to the top. Please.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I gotta get it.
That-
I
yep,
gotta
that
get
It's
to
link
like
is
cannot
Kahoot.
be
pinned.
reached. Oh, game pin. Oh, so it's that.
There's the
That
pin is
doesn't-
up at the top.
Yep.
I have
So
joined the thing.
While everybody's coming in, I would like to announce there will be a prize at the end of the night. So there are 3 regular rounds followed by a finals round. So 10
Nice of me.
questions, 10 questions per round. And then the finals round will be 5 questions. The people who win the first 3 rounds will be competing in the finals round. The winner of the finals round will be getting a $20 gift card we'll talk about that.
I know
where you
I'm
get the
gonna
gift card
lose,
to.
but I'm gonna play anyways because it's gonna be fun.
I'm at a
gonna
severe
probably
disadvantage.
pick the wrong. I'm gonna pick the
You!
wrong answers on purpose.
All the
I'm
questions
a-
are related to world religions.
You
So-
are all former believers, though, right? I'm a cradle atheist. I have no frame of reference.
Oh, but I picked
Uh-oh.
religions that not everybody knows. So this will
Oh,
be
God.
fun. There are, of course, the Abrahamic religions are demonstrated here, but those aren't the only ones in the world. So we have some from Eastern traditions, we have some from Pacific traditions, some from Latin American traditions.
Jeez.
Do you
So-
have Zoroastrianism?
I do. Also,
Okay.
some weird cults that many of you may not have heard of. And that's all multiple choice. So you get to pick the answer choice. You don't have to come up with anything off the spot.
Sweet. I did take a religions course, like a few of them in undergrad. And I did make it to state in Nazarene Bible School. Y'all,
Oh
that
my
was hard.
God! What'd you bring a
That
ringer
was
in, Ben?
But again,
I got
there
a
are 3
trophy.
rounds. There are 3 rounds to qualify for the finals round. So if you don't win the first round, it's okay because you get to reset for the next rounds. So you can only qualify for the finals in 1 round. So if you win the first round, you don't get to beat everybody else and automatically win the finals. You don't count for the next 2 rounds.
I'm gonna try, but maybe I'll
So-
just pick the wrong answer to be funny. I don't know. I'm
We're
gonna give
see
you a
who
shot. Dan. I'm gonna
who
try.
is the supreme atheist? Oh, I also forgot. I have a couple questions about philosophy in here too.
Wait,
Oh
now
no!
Well, is it in real time? Is there a lag? So when the question comes up on the screen, will it come up on our app at the same
There
time?
will be a little bit of a lag in the YouTube stream, but if you're playing on your phone or in the browser will be in real time.
Okay.
Ben is
So
so,
what you're-
helpful. Thank you for that information, Ben.
He is very helpful.
I'm not so sure how well this is going to work on a phone, so
That's okay.
I may end up dropping out.
Jen, it's all right. We love you anyway.
Marines are competitive, so if I don't win, I'll be kicking chairs later.
I just don't want to be so lonely.
It's true, Jim. You will be. That's it. I'm gonna go get my tank. That motherfucker beat me.
If
Oh
Beck
my
wins,
goodness.
then I get beat by a soldier, so it's double bad.
Dude, if I win, it'll be a fucking miracle and it'll be a cold day in hell. I don't know shit.
I
People
watched
in the
a
chat,
movie
you
about
are able to play
submarine
too.
people last night.
Anyone in the chat is welcome to jump in as well.
Ox,
We got
go with
some good
Team
turnout
Mel.
right now.
I'm not gonna win.
I don't think I'm going to win either, so it's okay. I never go into any situation thinking I'm going to win. I'm just like hanging out and totally Ringo this. I'm just glad to be here.
All right. We got 10 people in. I think we're going to start round 1. And then just if you don't get in for round 1 after we start, that's fine, because we're going to have 2 more rounds where you can get your chance to win as well. So no worries there. We're gonna start this thing.
Ben is tolerating everyone.
No, it's great. I gotta be an
He
MC.
just
and
gets
we're gonna move
serious
this
like he
thing
wants to do it
forward.
right.
Yeah, I gotta make sure everyone has a good time, but a fair time. How many books are there in the Book of Mormon?
Oh, goodness.
Why the fuck would I know that?
I don't fucking know.
I'm
I know
guessing.
there's some people that are Mormons in the chat.
Go
maybe
ahead.
I don't know.
You don't get points off for guessing, so if you don't know, guess.
Yep, you are able to
God
guess.
damn
There
it.
are 15 books in the Book of Mormon. And we're gonna
Thank
see the
you, South
scoreboard.
Park creators.
Right?
Sarah is in the lead, followed by Kyle, followed by Scientist Mel. I don't know who Chicken Nugget is, but you're in the top 5.
Look, Julie put in the chat 15. Don't give the answers away, Julie. Wait till everybody else is done.
Oh, I think Julie just joined recently. It's okay, Julie. You can join the next round. But there's still 2 more rounds after this one if you didn't make it into
Mormon
this one.
camp. Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
All right, next question. Question number 2.
Like
According to Dianetics, the mind is divided into the 2 parts. I was a little bit mean with my answer choices. I don't make them super obvious, I don't think.
I do actually have, I got it wrong. I do actually have the Dianetics book, and I found it incredibly weird when I was reading it. It's like, what
The
is
answer
this?
is analytical and reactive.
Somebody get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Kyle
Chat,
is now
please.
in the lead. B, you're in second.
Uh-huh.
Followed by Chicken
Keep
Nugget,
my
followed
eye
by
on you,
Sarah,
Kyle.
followed by Atheist Edge.
I shouldn't have used like real words that mean things for Scientology.
All right, next question. How many days was Lazarus dead before
this.
Jesus came to visit?
I think I got this.
I love this picture too. It makes me very happy.
Yeah, that's a great picture.
I think I got this. I might have messed up. It's
It's
been a
all mummied
while
up.
since I had my Jesus trivia.
Damn
Oh, crap. I
The
I
messed
answer
was
is
up.
4
wrong.
days.
Streak lost.
I messed up a little bit.
I
I
picked
did.
2.
I did less than Jesus, and that was the problem. I shouldn't have done
Damn,
less
Jenny
than
passed me
Jesus.
up. Sarah.
Hey,
did
Ben,
say-
Ben,
Yep.
would you slow down how much time you give between actions? Because I have to like whatever
Yeah,
word
I
it is.
can slow down between when I click to the scoreboard and between the questions, but it's going to be 30 seconds per question, no matter what.
And I can live with that. Just give me more time
Okay.
to get back and forth.
Okay, I can do that.
The Bible does say that when they found him, they raised him up, he was stinking. So I thought it was 4 days. It seemed like it was a long amount of time.
Yep, it was
It's
4
pretty
days.
gross.
It was 4. I picked 2.
Oh, it
so
was
I
4?
wrong.
I must have hit
Yeah.
the wrong one. Oh shoot.
I'm so behind already. See, it's okay.
Jenny the Hot. I love that name. All right. The next question. Question number 4. Which is believed to be the original language of Buddha's teachings?
I don't know if this is right or not. I totally guessed.
I have no idea. I guessed
you know
very
what?
quickly for the points.
Yes.
I messed
2
up.
people got it right.
Oh,
This was a hard one.
That
Mindy
was
was
a
a-
hard
one.
one.
That's a trick.
Everybody said Sanskrit. That's what I said.
I said it too because I'm a white person. I don't know things.
Ollie's moving up. Oh, Amit didn't get it right.
So you don't get extra points for hitting it fast, right? So you can
You
take
do
time
get
to
extra
think
points for
about it.
hitting it fast
Oh,
if you get it
okay.
right. If you get it right. But you don't
Okay.
lose points if you get it wrong.
What was the
Okay.
correct answer?
The correct
Polly.
answer is Polly.
Oh, damn it.
Hey,
Oh, it
Julie,
wasn't
what time is
Sanskrit?
Wine and Reason Tuesday? Let me know.
All right, so Kyle is in the lead, followed by Sarah, followed
Still.
by Ollie.
Damn
Well,
it.
he's rapidly becoming not
Oh.
the. Oh, Kyle.
Well,
Not the
Ollie
good
and
guy.
Jenny the Hot are tied. So you're actually in the same place there.
I don't mind being
All right.
up with you, Ollie.
Oh no. Question number 5. The Lotus Temple in New Delhi, India, is the holy site for members of which religion? Fun fact, I have been to the Lotus Temple. In
I'm
Delhi, India.
guessing again.
I was going to use the picture that I took, but it wasn't as good of a picture.
Ben, are we doing shots again soon?
We can.
I
in a little bit.
messed up.
It is the Baha'i religion. Uses the Lotus Temple in Delhi,
I feel
India.
like Ben has picked the hardest questions possible.
This is the ultimate world religions trivia. It has to be hard.
It's
No,
the
Julie.
hardest
8
questions
Central is
possible.
9 Eastern. You went backwards and forward. Julie's drinking wine. I know she is.
So we're still in the same order, I think, for the most part.
What was the correct answer?
Baha'i. Baha'i religion. It's the Lotus Temple.
They're the ones that think everyone's right.
Yeah, it's a very interesting religion. And I've been to the Lotus Temple. Oh, yeah, Amit. I think I did tell Amit that I went to the Lotus Temple at Faithless Forum. Oh yeah, my green screen thinks that my teeth are green sometimes.
No, it blinked in your cheek earlier too. I think your saturation's off.
It probably is because my kitchen light finally got fixed, so my kitchen light's behind me. And for the past few days, it was not behind me because my kitchen light burnt out. But they fixed it today, so my lighting is probably very different than it used to be.
Do you have fluorescent light?
Yeah,
Fluorescent light has a green cast of some sensors.
yeah, that's probably it. Anyway, let's move on to the next question. Question number 6. Lydia, the first documented convert to Christianity, was from which city?
Just pick one. Who the fuck knows that?
I don't know.
Tell
This-
us.
You know, I'm just clicking things in colors that I like.
She was also the first woman pastor in the Bible, I think.
Oh, I got
I
this one
get it
right. Yay!
Oh, we lost Jenny.
Oh, wow.
Answer was Philippi. B's in the lead.
Oh,
It's all right.
Says B, who says that he always comes in
Dumbass
last,
over here
is
with no degrees
wrong.
is gonna win this. I've never even
Minnow
studied
is the
religion.
highest climber, though, up 3 places.
Mm.
Even though we can't
Ooh,
see
look
you
at
on the
Mel.
board.
I've gotten one right so far. This is embarrassing.
I picked hard questions. It's okay.
I'm quitting my
I picked
channel.
really hard
The
questions.
name of your channel is Atheist Edge, not Religious Edge.
Yeah, but damn, this is punch in the nuts right here.
Well, I can't give an advantage to the people who most trivias give advantages to people who are Christian or Jewish, or like the Abrahamic religions are unfairly overly represented in a lot of our communities. So I'm fixing that. We're getting a lot of diversity today. Okay, let's do it. Next question. Question number 7. According to the Old Testament, Sarah, the wife of Abraham, died at what age?
She was old AF, guys, like for real. I think I probably picked the wrong number.
I just hit the wrong one, and I realized as soon as I hit it, it was the wrong one.
Yeah, I think I picked the wrong one. It's fine though, because everybody lived to be 1,000.
127.
Damn it! I knew it was the 120s. I remembered right after I hit 90.
See, I use techniques that we use in medical school where like you put in answers that are very close together.
See, they
It's
measured Sarah's years in dog years. That's how they got really like high up with the 127. Otherwise,
This comment though,
it might have been 50. Otherwise, because of the time and period and stuff.
Sarah and Abraham were step siblings. Also, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Well, where did Cain's wife come from?
Yeah.
She came from the village over that we don't talk about because
we don't talk about.
We don't talk about that village because reasons.
Because reasons. All right.
Yep.
Question number. Actually, let's see the scores.
Sodom. We don't talk about Gomorrah.
I made it to the top 5 and then I lost it.
B is still in the lead, followed by Kyle, followed by Chicken Nugget, followed by Nice to meet you. I love that pun. And Sarah. And there's Ollie is joining us.
What's going on, guys?
All right. Question number 8. According to the Raelian movement, humans must build an embassy to await the arrival of... I did a stream about this with Secular Rarity on my channel, and it was an experience.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
I think I guessed the wrong one. I guessed as well, but I think I guessed the wrong one now that I'm looking at the answers again.
I had to refresh. That was really slow. I'm not going to get shit off of
The
that.
Raelian movement is a weird alien cult that I keep getting ads for on Facebook, so I did a stream about it.
They're still around. Wow, that's like a 70s.
I got
Yeah.
that right.
I'm getting ads on Facebook like every day from them.
Really? I
But
feel bad for you.
I get ads from Amazon wanting me to dress like Severus Snape. So I don't know. It's like Amazon's junk or something. Like, I don't have Dumbledore's salary. So why are you telling me to wear these clothes that are in like super high fashion Amazon? I'm like, I'm not paying $2,000 for a black cotton ruffle shirt that Severus would wear. I don't have the money.
What was
Hey Ben, I gotta say, man, these scores are really close. They're usually not that like that when we're playing.
what was the correct?
Yeah. It was the Elohim. That is the species of alien, according to the Raelian movement.
Elohim. Yeah.
They do like to get naked and have protests and parades a lot. The Raelians.
Yeah. So Sarah is in the lead now, followed by Scientist Mel, followed by B, followed by Kyle, followed by Chicken Nugget.
Who is Chicken Nugget?
In this round, I don't know who Chicken Nugget is, but they're doing a great job.
Yeah, they are.
So we got 2 more questions in this round. Then we'll take kind of a chat break, and then we'll go on to the next few rounds. So question number 9: Who is said to be the author of the Bhagavad-Gita?
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I'm torn between
I'm sure
two.
it's not the one I said.
It's probably not what I said, but I
That's
actually
definitely
have the Bhagavad-Gita in my library.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amit's
I
got
messed
that.
up.
Amit's got
Same one.
that.
It was the
Look
other
at
guy.
that.
I've never even heard of Vyasa.
Yeah, Amit, I hope you got that one right. Amit and I take over streams in Hindi sometimes. It's just a thing that we do. It's a fun time.
I got a copy of the Bhagavad-Gita when I was working on my undergraduate degree, along with a recipe book on vegetarian dishes.
What was the correct answer?
Vyasa.
Vyasa. Yep. Next question. Last one of these 10. Prayer is the blank pillar of Islam. I hope you're going to get this one at Atheist Edge.
The 5 pillars. I did it in my book, but I can't remember what I wrote.
I just guessed. I have no idea.
I don't remember.
I guessed, but I'm predicting I got it right.
It's been like 15
5
years
times a
since
day.
I took my religion course.
Somebody
Hi,
hasn't
Ollie.
guessed it. Hey, I got
Most
it right.
people got it right.
I'm messed up. I'm wrong.
It's the second pillar of Islam.
I think I could name all 5, but I don't know the order.
They really have great food, though. Not gonna lie. I've been hankering for some
All right.
good Muslim food.
So I'm like,
Kyle is in third place. Amit is in second place. First place is B. You're going to the finals, B. Well, runners-up are Sarah and Scientist Mel. The Nuggets
That's
is
good.
Colin.
I don't have to play for a while. That was stressful.
Yeah, so B is making it to the finals. The rest of you have 2 more rounds that you can compete for the finals.
Oh my goodness. B, aren't you special?
It was
B-
dumb luck, Mel. I guessed more than I fucking knew.
B always says that he never wins, so I don't want to hear that again.
Well, honestly, my ex was a yoga instructor, and she was very into those kinds of religions we were talking. I think that's the only reason I knew some of those.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Because I don't know.
I didn't
Like,
know-
I don't study
I
shit.
don't know even one of them. Every one of them was like, what?
There's more variety in the next 2 rounds, as I cover a wide range of weird religions. So, yeah, so Seraphim, you can continue to play. So the only person whose score does not count anymore until the finals is B. So we'll take a little chat break. Everyone can get out there. I don't know the things they want to talk about. B wanted to do a shot with me, I think. If anyone wants to do a shot, I'm down to do a shot. So I'm gonna go grab that.
I have some Zvedka.
Ah! Mel's
I got my
ready.
shot ready.
I don't
Water?
drink all week. I drink at the weekend. So it's like, okay, now's the time to do the things that I shouldn't be
Oh.
doing. because
Yes,
reason.
Bolt. Everyone can play.
I'm going to put in
So
my
yeah,
new
everybody
list.
go pee. Thank you, John Doe. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate that. Thank you, Julie. Me. Okay, thanks, guys. There's too many now. I'm just embarrassed.
What can you guys name the 5 pillars? I know it's prayer,
Oh.
fasting, do the Hajj at least once in your life, and what 2 am I missing?
I don't know. I have the 5 pillars of 9 Inch Nails.
That's pretty much the same thing.
The 5.
Will you bite the hand that feeds?
9 Inch Nails. One of the pillars is that you're required to walk 9 times around the Madison Square Garden.
Oh my goodness. I love Trent Reznor.
All right,
not
who's
even
doing a
gonna
shot with
talk
me? I got some caramel vodka here in my lovely shot glass gifted to me by my atheist secret Santa.
Okay,
right.
I just have to toss it
Dude.
back straight from the bottle.
Jim
then.
started already. Hold on, Jim.
Okay,
This is-
here's a toast to those of you who wish us well. The rest of you can go to hell.
And
Also-
Diana, to Diana.
To Diana.
To Diana.
To Diana.
Thank you guys for all getting together and doing this. Cheers.
I was going to say if I won that $20 gift card could be just rolled over into the fundraiser, but there is 0 chance of that now. So
Oh, you got 2 more rounds?
We got 2
Yeah,
more
but
rounds, and then
if
the
there are
finals.
anything, if those are anything like the first one, just I don't have a prayer.
I
You
had
have
to
to
make
guess
them
like
hard
4
because
times.
it's the ultimate world religions trivia. We have to see who is the ultimate atheist.
Oh my god.
You
Good night,
guess right 4
Savage,
out of 10
and-
times, you win.
You
Real-
can
real
tell
quick,
the
I'll-
trauma I've suffered from medical school questions, and now I'm just giving all of you all of the trauma I've received.
Let me give a shout out real quick to Savage Minnow, who started putting all of this together and hasn't really like been big in our little chunk of the community, and came over and just is an amazing person and has done so much fucking work to get all this going. So Savage, sleep well, and thank you. We appreciate you.
Also, Savage streamed for like literally 8 hours or more,
Yeah,
so
it's true. It is true.
yeah. Is everyone take your potty breaks now? Get some food, get some drink, whatever you need to do between now and the next round. When everybody's back, we will start the
This
next.
cat though.
Oh Lord. I have like freshly made chili in my kitchen. I had that for dinner.
Ooh.
But it's like
Aw.
ground turkey. So it's not beef, but it's turkey. And I swear, guys, it tastes the same. So
Yeah.
it's like awesome.
Also, I think this is Atheist Edge's first time on my channel.
Is that right? Oh my gosh!
You're
you
right.
haven't been on my channel yet.
At,
Yeah, because you
at
always
the
hang out with
Faithless
us
Forum,
online, Jim.
yes, at Faithless Forum, Ben and I were talking about. Faithless Forum is great for networking too. So you can meet a lot of new faces and getting people booked for your show. But oh gosh, I lost the pin. It kicked me out. What was the pin
Oh
again?
no, we're gonna get you a new one.
Oh, I
There's a
see.
new game for the
Okay.
next round. Yep.
Ah,
You're good.
yeah. I
And
need
you
a
haven't
new
been on my
thing.
show yet. So I want
I have
something
not.
special when you come on, something that you
Yeah.
can use your subject matter expertise. So something trans issues, I think.
Yeah, and I was mentioning that I'm gonna have Atheist Edge on my show. We've started talking about plans to discuss Islam and how a lot of them might use the fact that the Quran gets some things right, therefore
Yes, the
Islam
scientific
is
claims,
correct.
and sometimes they get them correct, and they go, "See, the entire Quran is true." Sorry, no.
So we're gonna talk about that, which I'm happy to have Atheist Edge on to talk about Islam because that's definitely an area that I'm not strong in. So I
Like
appreciate
sperm
the
comes
help.
from the backbone, somewhere
What?
between the hips and the pelvis.
Oh,
That's the origin of
Okay.
sperm.
Jesus.
Well, that's nice. to know.
Sperm and Things. That's a book right there. Sperm and Things.
All right, here's the new game pin.
No, it's too
For those of you who can't read it, is 2526637. 2526637.
I'll put it in the chat as well.
Ox said, "Empty them bladders, roll a fatty, fill your glasses,
And
and
I'll
get
leave
ready
this
for
up.
round 2."
I want to give people an opportunity to get in, so we won't start right away, but just so everyone can have appropriate amount of time to enter the game.
Atheist Edge, you remember when you were on my channel, we were talking about Michio Kaku?
Oh, that's right. Did you keep that series going after that? Because you were having people on to talk about their favorite science educators, right?
Yeah, I still, it's been on the back burner, I'll be honest. But yeah,
that
I
was
still
really
have all
fun.
this. We had peach and nectarine cocktails based on where Michio was born.
That's right. I went out. We both went out and got. You made your own drink in honor of Michio Kaku.
Yeah, we made a Michio Kaku, and it was bourbon mixed with nectarine or peach brandy, garnished with a nectarine on the side. It was so nice.
Strong.
And just
nice.
shameless plug. So the people who I normally don't do my trivia on YouTube because I have a separate Twitch channel, which I kind of keep them separate most of the times. My YouTube's more of my professional science videos, and my Twitch is more of my like kind of sit back and do trivia and like have chat videos and gaming things. So I do a trivia every week on my Twitch. So if you're around and like trivia, it's not religion trivia. It's like every topic, random trivia every week on Twitch. But if you like it, definitely stop by for those this same time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out. It's a great time every week.
Give Ben all of your money. Give Lavender Lady all of your money.
More so, give Lavender Lady the money. I don't need the money like she does. I just like the company and the attention.
Give
So-
Ben all of your company. Give Lavender Lady all of your money. How about that?
There we go.
We got 14 people in this game.
We have 14 people in. I think let's start round 2.
You're
The
gonna have to
competition
guess at
is
least 5
steep.
right.
We got 13.
15 people.
Somebody dropped out. Who dropped out?
Oh.
You want to join back in?
Oh.
Whoa, who we lose? What? Huh?
We lost somebody.
What happened?
I'll wait a sec. We'll let them get back in, and then we'll start again.
Someone put
For
your
the
credit
record-
card number.
Yeah. For the record, also, I'm not playing. I'm not eligible to play.
Jenny was in there and you're not now.
Oh, I'll wait for Jenny. I know Jenny has internet issues.
Jenny
So I'll wait for
is
Jenny to get back.
Jenny from the block. And she's hot.
It's not okay. It's some obscure. It's sometimes obscure stuff. I don't know. Okay, yeah, fine. Sometimes it's obscure. Whatever. I did have a question last week about which celebrity made a Guinness World Record layered dip, but that's not obscure. What are you talking about?
That's niche. The word
That's
is
niche.
niche. That's what you want to go with. You
If
wanna
it
go with the
was,
word
if it
niche.
okay, if I really hated you all, it would just be science trivia the entire time.
I would totally win. So
I
let's
know,
do
but we
that.
can't do that because I cater to my audience. I do a random array of trivia topics.
Ben, learn the word niche. This is niche tonight. This is
Okay, I'm gonna join while Jenny's still in. We're gonna join.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Question 1. It's gonna do a countdown. The Baha'i teachings grew out of a religion called Babism. From what religion did Babism develop?
I'm guessing, Ben.
I'll
don't
start flipping chairs.
I promise there are only 2 Baha'i
This is
questions.
ridiculous.
I don't have that many Baha'i questions, but I have it set to
Sure.
random order, so that's why they're in a row.
Chip's ready to start throwing.
My grandma was Baha'i and
Dude,
Christian.
it was the first question, man.
Oh, what?
Nobody got it. It's Islam.
Nobody.
Came from Islam.
That is insane.
Yep.
Everybody said Buddhism, didn't
We'll
they?
talk about that. No, atheist.
I
edge,
said
maybe we can talk about that.
Zoroastrianism. That's what I said.
Zoroastrianism.
I said
Wow, that's
that.
a mouthful.
Yeah.
Babism was a sect of Islam, like back in the day or something, and then it.
It ended in ISM, so I should
Yeah.
totally have like made that connection.
Did you say Bobism? Fuck yeah,
It's
I love
called
Bob.
yeah. It's not Bob. Well, Bob is my cult.
The Church of the
Atheist Edge
Subgenius?
doesn't. Well,
What
Jim
about
doesn't know
Bob?
about my. I have a cult called it's the Himalayan salt dildo cult, and everyone calls each other Bob. So I have an
Ooh.
emote that says "Praise Bob."
The Church of the
That
Subgenius,
increases
their deity is Bob also.
It's Bob. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, if you have a Himalayan salt dildo cult, you realize that increases vaginal irritation if you're worried about the vajayjay. I'm just saying. It's like a huge
It's-
amount of that.
It's not my religion is not a pyramid scheme. It is network marketing.
It is.
It's well, I
Okay.
mean, if you're coating your dildos in pink Himalayan salt, it's gonna cause irritation. Guys, don't do that.
Okay, well, I know that, but I have a
That's the
cult. I have a
point.
cult to spread.
Don't do that.
All right, next question. Question
We
number
were flying
2.
along like this, and then suddenly, yeah,
Also, we drink peppies or peepus in my cult. So
you're full of
it's peepus.
peepers.
We drink
What?
peepus.
Peepus. Okay, is
Yeah.
that a fancy word for penis? I'm not
Nope.
understanding.
Yes,
this.
it's penis plus Pepsi. It's peepus. Anyway,
It's a
Okay,
mixture of
we're gonna-
penis shooting
Next
Pepsi.
question. next question. Oh, Atheist Edge. I think is that.
He's
No,
a whole
no one got that
zero,
right.
just
Oh,
like
nobody got the
rest
question
of them.
right.
We are
That's
all
right.
tied.
Right, you're all
Zero.
terrible. All right, next question. Let's go.
We are all tied.
Redemption. Which 2nd century bishop gives us the most information about Gnosticism?
You know, he's a dick. Oh, these.
All y'all
Probably.
philosophers, I expect to know this answer.
No idea.
I'm not a philosopher.
Everyone who claims to be a philosopher, I expect to know this.
Oh, it's feature.
I'm a pot
ass,
smoker, not a
dude.
philosopher. What are you
I'm
talking
9
about?
people got it.
wrong.
Okay.
I'm absolutely wrong.
I got
Or
it
no,
wrong
9
and
people
it
did
says
not get it.
great
One
job.
person got it right. Sorry.
What was the correct one?
Irenaeus of Lyon is the answer.
The yellow one.
Just every answer is pick the weirdest answer that you wouldn't pick. That's essentially how you win this, I think.
Gnosticism, yeah, came from a bishop in the 2nd century, and this is his name.
You know, also, we have bishops and popes to thank for the degradation of Mary Magdalene, who was actually a brilliant business lady, but whatever. They couldn't handle her like flame and fire.
All right, let's see who one person. Oh, it was atheist. Of course, it was Jim that got it right.
I actually knew that
one.
The one and
Look
only
at
10.
that shit.
All right,
Who's on the board now?
redemption.
motherfucker?
Question number 3. Redemption. Here you go. Samig Darshan, Samig Nan, and Samig Charitra are pillars of which religion?
I probably got this wrong too.
Oh,
Me too.
man.
I don't even know if the one I picked is a religion.
Okay,
all-
how many
they all are.
points do I get if I stand up and do the Carlton? It's like, you know,
3, 2. My
From
answer
the
is
Nobody
Right.
got
Yep.
it. It is Jainism.
Yep. Damn. Those are the guys that
I
wear
yeah.
masks over their face so they don't accidentally swallow a bug.
No,
Oh,
they're
really?
like those
Oh,
military.
Militant vegetarians.
I thought it was the Mutters from that crappy town that sing the song about Jane. You know, from Firefly.
Jane.
The man they called Jane.
I abuse this a little bit because I know that Sikhism, Jainism, and Hinduism are very easily mixed up, especially in Western cultures. So I was a little mean about that one.
You didn't mix
A lot
it
mean
up.
about that.
You are a lot mean about that.
I was a lot mean about the answer choices. All right, let's see who's got it.
All
No,
right,
Oh, no
all
one
right.
got that one.
No one got that one.
Huh.
because we're stupid.
No, because I'm mean. No, my questions are mean. I accept
This
that.
it's a damn good thing I did round 1 that was easier. Fuck, I never would have got this shit.
Question number
That-
4.
This shit is
The
hard.
day that ends Ramadan is a holiday known as.
Oh, I hit the wrong damn button. I knew this one.
Damn it, Jim.
I don't know this one, so I guess.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a trans man, not an
I probably
engineer.
got this wrong.
Tyson Chicken Plant in Tennessee celebrates it because they have so many Muslim employees.
Maybe I need to make my questions easier. You're possibly right, Bolt. But this is ultimate world religions trivia.
I am
Yep.
wrong again.
I knew that. Damn it.
3 people got it though.
Not me.
Hank Hill is in the lead,
Oh, the ball.
followed by
That's
Atheist
damn-
Ed,
that ball-
followed by Small Fry, followed by a meat. Good job.
I sell propane and propane accessories.
All
Who
right.
the
Hey,
hell's
Bobby.
Hank Hill?
The boy.
Hey, Bobby.
Question.
Go
Huh?
for an emergency.
Who's Hank Hill?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat probably.
Who's Small Fry? You guys
Oh
need to
my
out yourselves.
God.
Who's who?
They probably know.
Oh, Hank
Question
Hill.
5.
Damn it, Bobby.
What is the name of the Sky Father according to Maori tradition?
I don't know because I'm not smart. This is making me.
It's a Pacific
like,
Islander. Dang it.
Mhm.
It
If
has
Prince
to
Philip was
do
on there,
with
See,
fish.
this is me giving representation to not Abrahamic religions.
It's fish and pineapple. It has to do with that, maybe. I don't know.
That doesn't tell me anything.
No, I'm not good at
3
any
people
of...
got it.
Oh, I got it
It was
right.
Rungi.
I completely had no idea what I was doing.
Scientist Mel, you were in the lead.
Mel!
Look at
I am
that.
legitimately
job.
going for a 0 score now. I have yet to get one right.
Yeah, I
I
think
would like to think
I'm tied with you.
In
I would
all
like-
fairness, all of the answer
Mhm.
choices are Maori deities of some
Really?
sort.
Okay.
All of
Mm.
the answers are Maori deities. So I did
There's a
make them
tribe
very
on
difficult.
Vanuatu that still worships Prince Philip when he came to visit.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty certain Prince Philip's going to have issues, particularly with the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. I'm just saying.
Oh, you are probably
I thought it was
correct.
a flying spaghetti monster.
Come on, bring on the questions on the Norse and the Greek gods.
I know, right? Where's Thorin?
Those are easy though.
So I guess that means we're not getting any.
You're dealing with a bunch of atheists.
Which book of the Tanakh does the Rose of Sharon appear? Here, we're back to Abrahamic religions, okay? I did something.
I have
I'm
no idea what that
guessing.
even means. I'm sorry.
It's a Jewish reference.
I have a Rose of Sharon tree in my front yard, and I don't know anything about this. So
If
I
it's
feel like I'm
A,
a
then I
terrible
fail because
person.
if it's A, I fail because I did a whole series on that book. Oh
It is Song of
God,
Songs.
I'm a failure.
I can't even guess and get one right.
So hard
Song
on
of
you.
Songs.
You guys
Who
are rough.
knew?
I'm a failure. I'm gonna throw
I did a
Bert-
complete series on that book. I should
Fucking
totally know
Marines,
that.
man.
The Song of Songs is the
So
porn
hard on you,
section
Sid.
of the
Yes, it's the
Bible.
porn
We all
section.
know
Porn
this, right?
section of the Bible.
It's
Jesse.
the porn section.
Jesse is in the lead now.
Yeah, but what book is it in? There's a
Justin?
book, Song of
Jesse.
Oh, Song of Solomon. It's where
It
they
is-
talk about your boobs looking like melons and stuff, and your
Yeah,
teeth look
and-
like sheep in a field. And I'm like,
And how your
my
emissions
teeth-
taste.
God, I know. It's
I'm
like,
in
Oh, that's what use boots with the sheep because then they move their legs and never mind.
it's
I'm
fine.
in med school. This is why I write mean questions, and I apologize. Kind of.
Your teeth look like the beauteous sheep in a meadow,
that's-
and you're like,
Wait a
Wow,
minute,
you know,
you wrote
Mel.
these
That's
questions?
exactly.
totally that.
You wrote these questions? I thought they were random generations. And now
Your
I hate
boobs are like
Oh, no, I wrote them.
pomegranates that I can
I
sink
wrote
my
these.
teeth into with their juiciness, and it's like like the worst gangster rap ever with Song of Songs. Oh my God.
All right, next question, number 7. Let's go. Let's keep going. Which philosophical analogy is the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster often compared to?
God.
This is a philosophy question, not really a religious question, but it's fine.
I don't
accept
even
it.
know. I don't care. George Michael is my deity
You can
of
logic your
choice.
way through this one. You don't
Yeah.
need to know the answer if you can logic your way through it.
But that requires me to know what Russell's teapot is.
It is Russell's teapot.
And I got that right because I don't know what that is.
I almost guessed that too.
Atheist Edge. I think Jim, would you like to explain Russell's teapot?
Yeah, Russell's teapot is like anything could be a deity that you pray to. The chances of praying to it and receiving the same results are exactly in line with random chance. So instead of praying to a god, you could pray to a teapot that's in orbit somewhere between Earth and Mars, and you would get the same results as praying to whatever god you believe in.
Okay.
Well,
There
Is
you
that
have
pretty
it,
much it?
folks.
that means they're all bullshit. So that's correct.
Exactly. That's why
Right.
Yeah.
Flying Spaghetti Monster is a parody religion.
Mhm.
Did Russell Glasser come up with that?
No, it's way old. Bertram Russell, one of the founders of
Russell.
one of the fathers
That
of
makes way
atheism.
more sense. It makes
I-
way more sense.
Bill Russell, the basketball guy.
But you got to keep in mind how much pot I smoke.
I have to include some questions for the philosophers in the chat.
Why don't you include some questions for the ignoramuses in the chat?
Yeah.
It's
Well, where's the
religions
questions on the
trivia.
doom religion?
They're all okay. Here we go.
Huh?
Jesse
Is
is
there a
in the
question
lead.
that they're
Jesse
not
has
in
a
there?
streak of 3. Followed by Scientist Mel, followed by Chicken Nugget, followed by Atheist Edge, followed by Small Fry.
Fair enough.
You know, if you guys don't tell us who you are, we're not going to know who won.
True.
You know,
As long as
Jesse
you
is a
use the same
friend.
name.
He was a real good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Jesse lately things
wish I had his
gotta
girl.
change. Jesse's got a girl, and I wish she was mine.
No, Jesse just got of lying to the
Because he's watching her with those eyes.
Make her mine.
And she's loving him with that body. I just know it.
The eyes, too. Don't forget about the eyes.
Is that? Hold on. Do you know it based on faith?
I wish that I had Jesse's girl. No, that's Rick Springfield, who did have
Jesse's
a show in
girl.
Vegas.
Jesse's
And
girl
I
is
did-
an example of faith.
I did go to Rick Springfield's show once upon a time in Vegas, but then George Michael didn't have a show in Vegas, and that broke my heart because I love him.
Small
So
Fry is
he's
Kyle's
dead
girlfriend.
now.
675-309, isn't that it?
That's Jenny. Nobody wants Jenny. Come on, man. Not that number. Jenny, who is with us now, is vastly different. She's a Jenny of substance. She's Jenny from the block. That's different. You want Jenny from the
Jesse's
block.
girl, Stacy's mom is the question.
But Jenny is also Stacy's
question.
mom. Y'all know that, right?
Not gonna be.
All right,
Jenny
this
is
is like a
also
great time
Stacy's
for the
mom.
next question.
Actually, Jesse's girl.
Question number 8.
Mm.
Which country is Condombley mainly practiced?
Oh, I know that one.
I don't even know, so I'm guessing it's like some kind of Spanish word. So I know it's not Chad, and if it is Chad,
got it wrong
I'm
for
really
sure.
wrong.
Because I picked Chad.
Are the
Where's
pictures
Jenny
clues,
from
or are
the
you trying to throw
block?
us off with the photos?
The picture is actually an example of Condombley.
Oh, I haven't been looking at the photos. Damn it.
Jenny's back. Jenny from
It's
the
Brazil.
block is back.
This is a Brazilian religion.
Everything's wrong in the world.
I'm really good at getting all of them wrong, aren't I?
Atheist Edge moved
Me
up
too.
a little bit. Jesse still has a streak correct, 4 correct answers in a row.
You know, I graduated with a 3.8.
I
I
didn't
intentionally
have
made
that
it hard.
in my undergrad.
Really smarter than this.
I did not graduate with a 3.8 in undergrad.
Well,
I didn't either.
that's all right.
Jenny, was your 3.8 undergrad?
High school.
High school.
Oh,
My undergrad
Still
was
higher
less
than
than
mine.
that. It was less than that in high school. My undergrad was probably a 2.4.
undergrad was
like-
hard. Undergrad is hard, especially if you have a STEM degree. It's very.
It's like
I
every
rigged the system. I took lots of art classes and writing. So
every single valedictorian from major colleges are English majors.
online.
Well, we had a my Gen Chem professor bragged about the fact that he like destroyed pre-med's dreams. So I have horror stories from chemistry classes.
We get
I'm not that person. It's like
Oh no,
my
you're a great person. And that was one thing when I decided, because I switched from a theater major to biology, and the biggest comment I got from people was, "You'll never pass organic chemistry." And fuck everyone, because I fucking aced organic chemistry, so I don't want to hear it.
organic is so freaking hard. I don't think people realize that is the legit weed out class for.
But they were like,
pre-med
"You'll never
and
pass." They're like, "You'll
pre-pharmacy.
never pass organic chem," and I aced organic chem both semesters. So I don't want to hear it from them because I did it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
So-
tell you, Ben. I like made a D+ in organic too, because I didn't write on my final that PCR was automated and efficient. I'm like, what the fuck do you think computers are? It's like
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
a
heads up.
horrible person to my professor because I made him sit there and teach me organic chemistry. And then the summer, the professor I had studied under Crick of Watson
Oh,
and
no.
Crick. And I'm like, oh my God, I have
Francis
a nerd
Crick?
boner.
Hey, Crick, isn't that the guy who stole the credit?
Yeah,
Stole
he
credit
did.
from Rosalind Franklin.
Totally did.
Yeah.
And so I learned organic under him, and I did a lot better. And then I got my biology degree, then I got my master's of arts, and then I got my undergrad in chemistry. And then like, so it's like that's the dude I like contact him, like, how many classes do I need for like a second undergrad in chemistry? And he's like 3. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
So disclaimer
Right.
here. So organic chemistry is a whole separate beast of a class.
It's a mess.
And it's competitive. And number one, my lab professor intentionally changed the experiments to where we would fail them. Like we had in Orgo 1, which is like just learning the techniques of Orgo. We were doing a liquid extraction, I think, and it was supposed to, I don't know what the compound was supposed to be that we were extracting, but he changed it to like a vanilla alcohol, which is soluble in water and like nearly impossible to extract from a liquid. So you're graded in Orgo, you're graded on your yields. Oh, look,
You
we got
are
Shannon
graded
Q
on
in
your
the
yields.
chat.
Oh my God.
But you're graded on your yields. So if you don't extract enough and purify enough of the compound, you fail. And I had a 200% error on my yield, and I was like, I went to my friend's house in a panic. Like, what do I do? And he's like, yeah, this is water soluble. You cannot extract it.
Here's what's really fun.
So-
So the students that I get, because we have reciprocal agreements to other organizations and other universities throughout the state, I'm like, take organic with us because I'm at a teaching institution. I'm not at a research institution, which means as a professor, I am invested in the success of my students, and I've recently been given a position to where I can incorporate high impact practices within the natural sciences department. And it's just like we're looking at discovery learning, we're looking at all of these things, trying to help move people from poverty to prosperity through education. So I'm like, if you want to learn something, guys, even Harvard has had studies to where students who come from community colleges are vastly more successful, even in the Ivy League schools, than students who started there. And it has to do with the fact that the teachers and professors there are invested in their students, and that's something you don't get at a research institution. And that's not a knock on research institutions. It's just a matter of perspective on what you want to get from your education and what you spend your money on, honestly. So
Oh, Shannon Q is in the chat. You
it's
guys see
her
that?
birthday. Happy
Holy shit.
birthday,
Happy
Shannon.
birthday, Shannon. And also you wouldn't suck. I'm a notoriously mean trivia MC, I
God.
guess. I don't know. But it's
I
time
was
for the next
disappointed
question.
that she and Paul was not at the Faithless Forum. I was expecting to see them.
Shannon, happy birthday,
Well-
Shannon. It's your 40th, right?
40? Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe she's 35 and holding. We don't know.
He's
Hold
a
on.
kid.
28.
She's
I
only
mean-
30.
December 8th.
You're wrong.
It's probably
Well,
29.
happy belated
I
birthday.
mean, she's
All right.
like
Who's
20.
in honor of Shannon's birthday? Who's ready for question number 9
I
for round 2?
good segue.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm
do it.
sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't know what question this is. There are 4 affirmations in Shinto. Which of the following is not one of them? Yeah, that's a mean one. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I might
I
have got
probably
this one
got
right.
this wrong.
I might have got this right. I hope I didn't because I'm going for that 0 score, but I might have got it right.
If you think you got it right, you probably didn't. The way
I probably
the way
didn't.
Ben's putting these
I-
questions
I think
together.
you thought.
I
think
might
you
be
thought.
mean. I might be mean the way I write these questions.
Curveballs. It's been
Ben
Hey,
is
yeah,
very
it's the only one that
mean.
makes sense.
Oh.
It's the only one that makes sense. I don't think the Japanese believe in an afterlife, right?
Yep,
That's
it is
correct.
not to
Ben
live for a
is
better
very
afterlife.
mean.
What is it?
The answer is live for a better afterlife, but that is, again, it's not one of the 4 affirmations in Shinto.
More
It's a tricky word there, but
I'm
Atheist Edge
busy
is now in the
talking about
lead.
chemistry,
so
so
now
I
you're
lose.
manipulating the answers.
Atheist Edge is in the lead, followed by Jesse, followed by Amit, followed by Scientist Mel, followed by Chicken Nugget. I still don't know who Chicken Nugget is.
It's okay.
I am no longer in last place, I think.
Okay, last question, and then we'll take a pee break because I've been consuming a little bit of the ethanols.
Little,
And
just little.
just a little bit of the ethanols.
Where's
So last
Jonathan on the
question, and then whoever wins this round will go on to the finals.
Oh
Let's
my
see what we got
goodness.
here. The
It
pressure is
probably
real.
won't be me.
The finals
so
are
it's
probably going to
okay.
be even harder.
What occupation did Confucius consider to be detestable?
Oh, I don't know if I picked the right one because then I saw a different one that might have made more sense.
I might have picked the right one. I don't know. Is he like table flipping Jesus? Because if he is, then I got this right.
I can't give you answers. It's like the time machine thing, Mel, right? Like I can't make a time machine to make you go back and get better grades.
I know. It's like you can't give me answers.
The answer
Yeah,
is
was it
merchants. One
Ah.
person got it.
How
See?
is that different from bankers? I
I
feel
Yeah,
picked
see,
like
bankers
merchants and
and saw
bankers, I
merchants
thought
and-
would cancel each other out and would neither be
Because
the one.
merchants are swindlers, according
but
to
so are
Confucius.
bankers.
Yes, but that was not specifically mentioned in Confucius's.
Ben, we're gonna have to fight over this like Karate Kid
Bankers,
style.
Again,
Stop
okay,
it. Wait,
okay. I'm sorry. I'm in medical school, and my questions are very mean, so I took out my trauma on other people, and I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You know, I'm gonna fight you. We're gonna fight, and
Do I get-
nothing will
Flipping
happen.
Jesus.
Probably.
Do I get a special
Okay,
prize
well,
for being
fine.
last place on both rounds?
No.
Bankers and merchants are the same, but it's okay.
I think so too.
No way to win that.
No.
I'll be back in a minute.
It's like, okay, so here's the thing though. Like when I was on my surgery rotation, I got called lazy no matter what. Like even if it was some obscure
That's
fact.
wrong.
It's
That's
awful.
wrong, Ben.
And now all of you are getting my trauma. So here we go. That was the last question. Let's see who won.
I didn't.
Third place is Amit. Second
Amit.
place, Jesse.
I didn't win.
First place, Atheist Edge. You qualify for the
Oh.
finals.
That's bittersweet because the final's going to be really, really hard, I think.
The
Woohoo! Go
Yeah,
them.
so B and Atheist Edge made it to the finals. I'm gonna put up the link for round 3 while I need to take a pee break because I've been drinking the ethanols and that physiologically happens.
Well, maybe you shouldn't so much.
Well, we're not gonna talk about that.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I'm gonna put this in the group. Everyone take a bathroom break, grab a drink, whatever you got to do. We're going to come back in a minute for the next round. Join in. There will be a prize, $20 gift card. We'll talk about to what.
I'm not playing the next.
If you win. Here we
Jen
go.
has had it with everyone.
Yeah, this is rigged against me.
Oh, Amit's going to leave. I love you, Amit. We'll see you in a different stream, but you're great. Amit and I take over other people's streams in Hindi.
Great,
And
I got
love it.
0.0000000.
You guys speak Hindi?
We speak Hindi.
I
Well,
don't
like
speak
fluently?
Hindi.
I speak
Oh.
Hindi. Thank you very
I'm
much.
not as fluent as I was when I spent a summer in India in 2015. So my Hindi is slow now. So I could probably
That's
get
really
by, but I'm slow.
incredible. That Hindi, Tamil, there's like 6 Hindi-based languages in India, and they're all like
Yeah.
category 4.
Well,
5 is the
North
hardest
Indian-
language to learn.
North Indian languages and South Indian languages are kind of different. Yeah, there's a meet saying that. Yeah, we speak Hindi. I don't know about speaking it very well.
Who put Theist Edge? Okay, who are you, Theist Edge? That's
Theist
funny.
No,
Look on there.
Amit says he's Malayali, though. He's South Indian, so I don't speak Tamil. Maybe I don't think he speaks Tamil. He probably speaks Malayalam a little bit. I don't speak Malayalam.
But
But
the
they're
hardest
very
languages
different.
on earth are Persian, Farsi, Mandarin, English, and Arabic. And the Indian languages are right under that. They're category 4s.
Are we talking about Native American languages or Hindi languages?
Oh, Indian, not Native American. Indian languages.
Well, and they're very different. Like North Indian languages and South Indian languages are vastly different. So I had
Those
to learn
other ones are the
Bangla
oldest,
a little bit.
right?
I think. Well, I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But I had to learn a little bit of Bengali for. Oh, Shannon's got to leave. Thanks for joining in. It was good to have you.
Shannon, come on my show.
Come on, you can hang around more.
I want Shannon and Paul on my show. They've done collaborations with me, but I've never had them on.
Oh yeah, it's late. It's late your time. Well, Shannon, we'll also talk. I would love to get you on my show. We'll chat.
Who, me?
Jenny, I'll also get you on my show. I really have to pee. I'll be right back.
Go pee, Ben.
Why would you want me on your show? I don't know squat about nothing.
Jenny, stop it.
Okay, I know about cars. Fine.
I will come through this camera and kick you.
Ooh, really?
I will try my
Ooh.
best to do that. It may
whatever I
not
can
be
to help.
successful, but I'll try.
I ran out of batteries.
My dog. Oh my god, my dog. Let me see if I can change to my dog.
Did you notice my new earrings? I got them in.
Oh, they're nice.
Aren't they cute? They don't weigh that much either. I thought they'd be really heavy.
Here is my dog.
I've also got some little vials for nitroglycerin. I'm going to do those too. Except they have a metal cap. I have to drill through it, and I don't have a drill.
Mm-hmm.
I am an idiot. I joined round 3 and I can't play. How do I take myself off?
You can't.
Just
all right. I just won't answer.
You
Go
can-
ahead and play.
It's
Doesn't
okay,
matter.
Atheist Edge. I won't factor you in. I just won't
Okay.
count you.
Hey Jim,
So-
if you kill the tab that you have open for that, it'll disconnect you.
No, I'll still play. I'll just guess wrong.
Oh, you know Kannada. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I
I just
will-
won't count you if you show up in the scoreboard. That's
All
fine.
right.
That's how I usually do it. I'll let the winner play. I just won't count their answer.
Be right back.
Okay, go do your stuff. We're gonna chat while we wait.
Next week I have someone coming on the show that thinks there are no discrepancies between any of the versions of the Bible from the Codex Sinaiticus all the way to the King James version. And it's
I'm a
textually
complete
accurate.
There's differences.
Oh, and also, what else does she think? Something else weird. I forget. And she thinks the biblical, the Exodus from Egypt actually happened. This is going to be fun.
I don't have any Norse questions.
That you believe
We'll
that
do
God
some
really
more
is-
religions trivia, and we'll add some of those.
Oh, Omega 6 is
Yeah,
theist
Kyle.
edge. That is funny.
I still
Kyle,
need.
I'll ask you
Oh,
some
we
more
have.
questions later.
Okay, here, hold on, real quick. I have Atheist Edge and Ollie Man in the same group. I want to get you in contact because you both play
What?
disc golf.
What?
Oh, really?
Ollie, where do
Yeah.
you live?
I live really 20 minutes away from the #1 disc golf course in the world.
Oh, Idlewild, is that North Carolina? South Carolina?
No, Hillcrest Farms, Bonshaw, Prince Edward Island.
Rhode Island? I thought Idlewild,
Idlewild.
it's in
I'm
South
not in the
Prince
Carolina.
Edward
United
Island,
States.
Canada.
Pettibone Park,
Canada.
Wisconsin.
Oh, wow, okay. We don't have great ones here, but there's tons of them. There's 40 in Dallas Fort Worth, so there's never a shortage.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
I've been playing 34 years and I still suck. I can't even get par. So I play on like the baby courses, anything like 280 feet or less.
Yeah, that's about my drive. 260, 280.
My best drive is 315. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
don't have to
Ollie
throw it
Man's
in to feel
in
good.
Neil's after parties pretty much every single time, and he always brings up disc golf. And then when I heard that Atheist Edge was doing a series like on disc golf on your channel, I was like, these two need to talk because
I'm
like,
dying for a
y'all
partner.
always talk about disc golf.
I need someone in Dallas Fort Worth area. And you know what? Aaron lives 20 minutes from me. I'm going to get him out on this golf course, make an episode out of that. People will actually watch my show then.
But if y'all want to chat, like you can always talk about disc golf.
Can I share a couple of minutes of a 5-minute video? Like two minutes of a 5-minute video? It's a
Yeah, we
YouTube
can do
video.
that really quickly. Yeah, and then we'll start the last round.
Where is it?
Everyone who's in the trivia, you're still in there. I'm just not sharing the window.
I'm new to this computer thing. For some reason, it's not giving me the choice, and it did the other day. I'm doing the same thing.
If you have a side project that's not atheism related, I highly recommend starting a different channel because the atheist community is not taking, they're not taking to my disc golf series at all. I need to mix more atheism in there or something. Some
What the hell
obscure religion trivia or something.
theirs? You want to do something other than atheism? Fine, do it. Screw them.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, I've
Here
never.
we go.
Well, I listen to recommendations, you know, but as far as format, your channel is yours. It's not, you know.
Is the volume not coming through?
You have to click the let me see if I can click it.
Oh, Swanky Disc Golf. Those guys are pretty cool.
I don't know if I can share the audio.
The audio
See,
worked the
it's a
other day when I
par
did.
835
pause
feet.
it.
That's an
I'm gonna remove it.
insanity.
I'm gonna
800 feet for a par 4. That's insane.
I don't know if I can add that. I don't know why it's not letting me add audio.
That's just not right. 800 feet.
And look at this one, Ollie. Could you get over that pond? That looks like
No,
you got to
I'd
be
be thrown to
260
the
just to
safety
get over
to the
that
side.
pond.
I'd be
You know,
thrown to
the
safety
world's
side.
record frisbee toss with I forget the weight of the damn thing.
Simon
it was-
Lizotte, it was about 800 feet.
Really?
No, there's a young guy now that's throwing it almost 1,100 feet.
Oh God. Well, my numbers are very old then. Never mind. We used to think we were big stuff because we could nail them almost 100 yards.
I
That's
don't know why
300
the
feet,
sound's
yeah.
not playing, guys. I have no idea why the sound's not playing.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to share the audio from someone else's screen. I know I can share it from my screen,
780 feet, par 4.
but
Yeah, that's a long
it's
par
open
4.
at least.
I would just be doing par on that hole because I'd never get
There's
close
no
enough
way.
to have a
I'd be
chance
double
to birdie.
bogeying it. I don't use distance drivers, so the highest speed I use is like a 7, like a fairway driver.
What are the differences in the various frisbees that are used for that?
There's 4 flight numbers. The first one's speed, and then turn, glide, and then turn, and then fade. So there'll be 4 numbers on every disc, and every disc is designed to fly a different way. Does it fade left or right? Does it turn in the air? How long does it stay aloft? If it's over a speed 9, you got to put like a monster arm on it, or it won't fly the way it was intended to.
Number 1 in the world, Hillcrest Farms Disc Golf, PEI Canada.
According to these guys, I
Al-
heard
although
Idlewild
the
is the
guy
best.
I'm going to say honestly, the guy actually said during the video that the number 2 video is probably the number 1 course in the world, but this is the one that gets the nod for this video.
Wow,
So, yeah.
crazy. And there's one
It
in
doesn't
Finland
look-
everyone talks about.
So I'll come play
yeah,
disc
that-
golf when I visit either of you.
Oh,
This is hole 1 here. You're going uphill, and then it banks hard to the left, and then right over here it goes sharply downhill. It's about 480
Ben is
500
losing-
feet par 4.
Ben is losing
Yeah.
viewers over this
All right.
obscure.
Yeah, so we're gonna start
obscure
trivia.
sports trivia.
We're gonna start trivia, and y'all can. I'm happy I networked you two together. We're gonna start trivia. So here we go.
In other words, talk about the disc golf some other time.
Hey, Ben started it. Man, I could geek out on that all night.
No, I did, and I've been wanting to network you two together for a while because
That's who I was telling you about, Jim. I was talking about
But-
Ollie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. We got 9 people in. So B and Atheist Edge do not count because they already won.
They won the things.
They won the things. So
They're
we need one
qualified
new
for the
person to enter
finals.
the finals.
Who will be the redheaded stepchild?
Who will be? Which of the following foods is allowed to be eaten by Janes?
Who the hell are the Janes?
They're the ones who write those military books.
I don't even know.
Oh, I'm on. No wonder I'm not getting them. Trying to click on it, but I'm in the stream
I'm-
here channel.
I've got it
They
wrong.
are allowed to eat dairy. They're militant vegetarians. So the rationale is that the root vegetables, if you were to eat them, it kills the plant. So you can't eat something that results in the death of a living thing. So
You dirty bastard. That is such a trick
Oh
question.
my god.
it is a
Why
trick
can't they eat
question.
honey? Why
Yep.
can't they eat honey then?
I'm so glad I like cheesecake.
That's a weird one. I don't know the rationale exactly behind the honey. I know the rationale behind the root vegetables.
Honey is the only thing that doesn't degrade over time, and you can eat it even if it's thousands of years old.
Yep.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they found some in
That's
King
cool.
Tut's tomb, and the archaeologist actually tasted it, and it was still good.
It
That's
you
really
know,
cool.
that's how it be. But whatever.
Oh.
People are weird.
Chronic. I don't know who Chronic is, but you are in the lead for this question.
You don't know who Chronic is.
They investigated a sunken ship in Lake Michigan, and they found in the galley some cheese, a particular type of cheese that was common in marine situations in boats and stuff. And it was sealed enough that it didn't all degrade immediately, and they brought it up and they had it tested, and they found that it was still viable and edible. They were able to then harvest the lactobacillus
Mhm.
and make some.
Wow.
And they said it was absolutely ghastly. It was the worst cheese they've ever had. But then they looked back in the books and they
Alright.
said, well, yeah, everybody thought it was bad back then, but it was cheap and available.
All right. Well,
Rolling,
next question. Let's go. Question number 2. 2 out of 10. Which gospel writer founded the Egyptian Orthodox Church in 8042? I cannot read tonight.
Oh my goodness. It's
Well, technically, none of those
guessing.
people actually wrote the Gospels, but I digress.
Who did they claim wrote it?
Okay.
Could you read the question again?
Which gospel writer founded the Egyptian Orthodox Church in AD 42?
Oh, that was Billy Egypt.
I think that
Billy-
was Billy
Billy
Swaggart
Egypt.
or Jem Swaggart, where Holly,
Supposedly-
Holly Flowers was involved. What was their name?
Supposedly was Mark.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Yep, because John wasn't even written
Mark-
until
Mark-
90 AD. Gosh dang it.
I didn't know that Bill had a brother.
Chronic is still in the lead, followed by Chicken Nugget, followed by Big Ol' Brewer, which I'm guessing is Kyle.
I feel like this entire quiz has been completely destroyed because we haven't incorporated Prince, George Michael, or David Bowie.
I'm
And
sorry. I
I'm
have
like,
incorporated
I'm
David Bowie and Prince into other
Freddie
regular
Mercury
trivia.
also,
No, I've had-
Brian May with
I've
the
had
fat
all-
bottom girls in science. It's
I've had
just
all
like,
of those in my regular trivia on Twitch. So you just need to come to the Twitch trivia and you'll get the Brian May question.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's I'm my feelings are hurt.
Okay,
So-
well, you got to come to the other trivia and you'll get the variety of music questions.
Right, you have all kinds of weird questions.
You get lots of weird questions. My
Yeah.
favorite is which celebrity had the Guinness World Record in 2017 for largest layered dip? That's a great question.
Largest what?
Layered dip.
Oh, dip.
Layered dip.
The answer is Dwayne
Jimmy,
the Rock
you are
Johnson.
a perv. I'm
was-
just saying.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson made the largest layered dip in 2017.
Well, he probably had the largest layered dick too.
Did it have a lot of beans?
Next question. Question number 3. Let's move on. Instead of saying we, the Rastafarians will use what phrase which denotes the united oneness of all people in God?
Un Yaleman. Un Yaleman.
I don't even know because I haven't hung out with the Rastafarians enough, I guess. But,
Oh,
The
Who did
answer
that one?
is I and I.
I was wondering.
4 people got it.
Interesting.
Chicken Nugget is in the lead.
Who was Chicken Nugget?
I
I'm
don't
just
know who
sitting,
Chicken Nugget is, but they're winning.
No?
I'm listening to Prince music, so I'm okay. So it's just whatever.
Question number 4. Let's go into it. The chanting of mantras is believed by atheists to may be performed in which of the following ways? This is one of those weird cults, by the way, if none of you are familiar.
I've
Never
decided
heard
that
of it.
Chicken Nugget is Kent Holmes. Like,
I don't know.
This is a weird modern cult.
That's the first cult / religion I've never heard of so far.
So don't look up, if you're gonna look this one up, do not look up Ekism, because that's related to a celebrity. It's called like Ekankar or something like that.
How could it be?
I got it
That's
right.
the
one
That's
that did-
weird.
That's the only one that didn't make sense, though. Oh, I guess no, it does. I was thinking it would.
Alone and or in groups is acceptable.
That's pretty open-ended.
It's pretty open-ended.
Mm.
I wanted to include some random cults, so here we go.
That's right.
Still waiting for the Jedi question.
I don't have a Jedi question.
Why
I'm
not?
sorry. Chicken Nuggets in the lead.
An indoor cat. Who the fuck is that?
Who's
Here's
an indoor
the
cat?
question for
don't know.
chicken nugget. Are you Polynesian sauce, honey mustard, or barbecue? It really does
Ranch.
matter.
Ranch.
Honey
We don't
mustard.
talk about ranch here.
What about honey garlic?
honey mustard.
Ranch.
Honey mustard, Polynesian, or barbecue sauce.
Honey
Chicken
If
mustard.
someone
Garlic?
donates more than $20 to the Lavender Lady's Ko-fi fund, I will drink ranch out of the bottle.
I will do
Oh,
that
what?
like
No.
right now, Ben.
I will do it if someone donates. I will drink it
How
out
much?
I want to
freaking
see.
bottle.
I want to see.
$20. I will
blue
drink
cheese.
it out of the bottle.
$20. You heard him.
Okay.
I want to see you drink blue cheese.
I don't have blue cheese in my fridge. I only have ranch. But
I do.
If you can see
Yep.
the funds. If $20 comes in, I will drink it out of the bottle.
Oh
This
my
will happen.
goodness. I've
Okay.
done a little bit
Hi, Marie.
with that.
This
already,
is I don't care
but-
about my own personal comfort. Like this is Diana's life on the line here. Like I will do it.
Okay,
just
I'm
wanted to
gonna
stop warning
pay
before
for
you do it, so I can
$20 like
shut off
right
my
now.
thing.
I just need to find the link in the chat because everything is
It should
hard.
be pinned up there.
It shouldn't be
right.
this difficult
Next
to find
question.
that. Okay, here we go. I want you to drink ranch and guzzle it.
I
Like,
will out of the
yeah.
bottle. This is Diana's kidney and her life. I will drink ranch
You're gonna make
for
me
that
sick if you keep
cause. I
talking about
don't
it.
care.
That really actually does not sound all that difficult. I think it should.
I'm from the Midwest.
Hey,
I
Ben.
can drink some ranch.
I think it should be ranch mixed with bitters.
I have bitters. I will mix ranch with bitters. I will do it.
All right.
Hey, Ben.
I will do it.
Then
Yeah.
I'll be impressed.
Did we get it?
I'm getting there. Hang on. I
Well,
have to type.
The last one I saw came in was like an hour ago, and we are now at $1,895.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take a tiny break. I'm gonna mix some ranch with
Can
bitters.
someone
and we're gonna
post the
drink it.
link in the private chat?
B, can you post the link in the private chat while I get that shot together?
Yeah. Well, shit. I tell you what. Let me give it to you on Twitter there, Jim.
Oh, all right.
Come on.
Hang on.
Although this is Lavender Lady, Diana.
Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with her. I'm still going to donate money. She said she was going to come on a show a couple weeks ago and flaked out on me.
That's right.
I
she
didn't
never
realize.
showed.
I didn't. Yeah, she was a no-show, but now I understand the circumstances. But still, you guys, if I book a show, you give me a little heads up, at least 24 hours notice. I can't make it, Okay, I'm done with my rant.
All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. I have the ranch. I picked the most flavorful bitters I have, Angostura bitters. Because I also have Peychaud's bitters and orange bitters, but those aren't as strong. So I picked the strongest ones.
Okay, now what volume are you going to consume?
There you go, Jim.
Ben, what volume are you going to do?
I just chugged it.
Oh, okay. The whole bottle?
Not the whole bottle.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of it.
I just put a bunch of it in there. I did that. Oh, full screen? I'll do it again. I'll fucking do it again. Let's do it.
Yeah, so that last donation, Ben, was $250. Holy shit.
You do realize it looks like cum oozing out of your mouth.
I don't fucking care. This is for Diana.
Here's something else, Ben.
1,915 now.
You really are unique.
I just sent another 20, so you got to chug some more.
Julie just sent in 20.
There's a lid on it. Fuck that.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you just got another 20. You might do. No, stop. You're gonna puke, man.
Leave that white
That's
stuff
a
on your
big
mouth
fucking
too
bottle of
for the
Ray.
rest of the
Vin's
trivia.
like, I'll work this off in steps heading up to the neuro floor.
I have working kidneys. I'm okay.
That is a fucking beast, bro. I love it, man.
There you go.
Let me entirely. There we go.
You're
Oh.
absolutely the strangest doctor I've ever known.
Okay, but that is how serious I am. All right.
Word, man.
It's
Do you have
deadly
any indication?
serious.
Like your kidneys are
Are we done with doing the gross stuff?
your kidneys are very important, and that is how serious I am about getting Diana a kidney. Okay.
Yep.
I
Do
got
it.
stabbed in the kidney with a butcher knife in the early 90s.
How about Cocoa Puffs with ranch?
I have Cocoa Puffs and I have ranch. I
Oh.
will do it. Give me another 20. I'll do it.
Oh my God.
Give me another 20.
Vin.
Give Diana another 20. I will do it.
Do it later.
I have it.
Boundaries are
Do it
important.
later. I don't
Melody
wanna
and I just gave
I'm not-
$20 each.
Yeah, I'm not sick though. I will do it.
Boundaries
make me
are
sick.
important. I'm gonna get some ice. Oh my God.
So we're gonna do the next question. Let me know, B, how it goes. Actually, I'll wait for everyone to come back. But I have Cocoa Puffs. I have those.
I'll be right back.
Jenny's gonna throw up.
I was on the point of it.
No. Give the money to Diana. I don't care. I will do whatever.
I think
Like-
there's tornadoes in my area.
Oh, if you need to go shelter, go do that.
My house is a really nice shelter, so I'll be okay. Lord. It's mostly a severe thunderstorm warning.
All right. Is everyone back? Can I move on to the next question? We're still waiting for people to
Yes.
come back. Okay. All right. Here we go. Question number 5. Which of these is not a pillar of Zoroastrianism? Here's your Zoroastrianism question, Mel.
Oh, I just watched the Bohemian Rhapsody yesterday. And Freddie
this the
Mercury's
real
dad
life?
always says it.
Good Neighbors is not a pillar of Zoroastrianism.
Because you can't control them.
Yep. You are correct. 6
Mm.
people got it right.
I'm getting up there. What?
Chicken Nugget still in the lead. Answer streak of 4. Question number 6.
What's up? Question 6.
There are said to be 4 sites as most worthy of pilgrimage for Buddhists. Which one was Buddha born?
I don't even know.
This is a
so
trick
I'm guessing.
question. Damn you.
I'm channeling Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. He probably doesn't know, so it's okay.
Because he sat under the Bodhi tree, and that's
He's like really dead.
It was in Nepal.
Is
The
Bodh
one not
Gaya
in
even a
India.
city? Because Siddhartha Gautama sat under the Bodhi tree when he gained enlightenment, so that's what seems like it would have
Why
been the one.
is
I think these are
Nepal
all
such a
cities.
sexy city? I feel like Nepal is a sexy city.
Well, Nepal's a different country from all the rest of these are in India, which is kind of a trick question because I mean most of the time you're not going to pick the one answer that stands out, but this case it was.
Is Nepal more sexy than the other cities? That's the question.
Nepal's a country melody.
I've never been to Nepal, so
But still,
I've been to India.
is it
I've been
more
to India.
sexy? Is it more sexy?
It's
the
higher in
question.
elevation, that's for sure.
Okay, so it's
The chicken
higher
nuggets in the lead.
elevation, which means it's closer to God.
Oh.
So Trent Reznor would be like, "This is totally far sexier because
Rationalization.
closer." I'm trying to
Okay.
use my 90s Gen X intellectual information. And
So chicken nuggets in the lead, followed by Big Ol' Brewer, followed by an indoor cat, followed by Atheist Edge, followed by
But Pretty Hate Machine is the album you want to have on your desert island.
you
That's your
know,
yeah.
it's the bite the hand that feeds. You know, I saw Nine
got her
Inch
started.
Nails like live.
I don't know who
years
Chicken
ago, and it
Nugget
was
is.
amazing.
I don't know who they are, but they're doing a fantastic job.
Chicken
So-
Nugget. I feel like I'm jealous of Chicken Nugget.
All right. Oh, Swede's in the chat. Y'all are gonna lose. Swede has won 2 trivia nights in a row. Not in a row necessarily, but 2 trivia nights on my Twitch channel.
Irish Swede, my pants are
Is
so
the chicken
high,
nugget?
they're like right underneath my boobs. I don't think you understand how high
All
the
right,
weights
let's go. Let's go to the next question. Question number 7. 7 out of 10. In addition to the Tao Te Ching, which many Taoists turn to which secondary text of allegory?
If anybody picks petting zoo, you're just going to hell.
Does somebody
That's
actually know this
wrong.
shit?
I'm
I mean,
picking
besides
the
like
thing.
Dr. Josh, does someone else know this shit?
Dr. Josh has left us.
Yeah, Dr. Josh was supposed to come, but he didn't show up.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, I know, right? We'd all look like a bunch of fucking
It was
idiots.
not
Oh,
petting
that
zoo.
would have been horrible.
2 people
We'd be
or
like-
3 people got it right.
I got it right.
Scientist Mel is moving up.
I'm trying, guys. It's really hard.
Question number 8. 3 more questions. Which philosophical doctrine would be the polar opposite of asceticism?
Are we talking about the way things look? If we're going with the way that things look, aesthetics. I think I've picked the most reasonable answer for even though I don't understand things. Oh, I got
The
it
answer
right.
is hedonism.
Because they don't care
hold
about
up.
how anybody thinks about them. Hedonists.
Ah.
Aestheticism is like, how does this look for me? And then, hedonism's like, I don't care what people think. I'm just going to do the things because it makes me happy,
Yeah.
So I get it.
There you go. Big Ol' Brewer is in the lead, followed by Chicken Nugget, followed by Scientist Mel, followed by Atheist Edge, followed by Theist Edge. Theist Edge has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row. That is confusing, but that is okay.
Mm.
Next question. 2 more questions in round 3 before the finals. Al-Hijra is a religious holiday denoting which event? Atheist Edge. I mean, your answer does not count because you're already in the finals, but
I don't even know.
I definitely guessed the wrong one.
Al-Hijra should involve George Michael. I'm just saying. Because he's amazing. He was a
Okay.
humanitarian.
Chicken Nuggets in the lead now.
We really need to know who Chicken Nugget is.
I know.
I need to know who Chicken Nugget is before the finals. I need to know who that is. John, I think it's... Or no,
I think it's John Doe.
John Doe, are you Chicken Nugget? I need to know this before finals.
It looks like.
Last question before the finals round. We're going to go straight into it. Which of the following Protestant sects are known as the Religious Society of Friends?
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. I don't even know.
That could be one of those two. I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
I got it wrong.
5 people got it. 5 people got it. It is the Quakers. We have in 3rd place, Big Ol' Brewer. 3rd place. 2nd place, Atheist Edge does not count, so Big Ol' Brewer is actually in 2nd place. 1st place is Chicken Nugget.
Chicken nuggets.
All right.
Go, John Doe.
What's that? Chicken nuggets.
Also, Irish Swede, congrats on your aneurysms not progressing. That is fantastic. I love that.
Exceptionally average. I love that guy. I don't even know who he is, but I fucking
Tears
love
in the
that
carotid
name.
artery. Ooh.
Exceptionally average is he's been they have been a supporter in my chat on my channel for as long as I've been around, and they're amazing. So
Oh, yeah?
I love them. I need to go pee again, but we're gonna start the finals in a few minutes. So I will eat the Cocoa Puffs. I will go grab them. I will eat the Cocoa Puffs covered in ranch.
Eat the
We will do
Cocoa
that.
Puffs, dude.
I don't want
do
to be here for that, so I'm going to talk to you guys later.
Well, I can do it after the trivia. Okay, or I can do it after the trivia.
Well, I'm not in the last round anyway, so it don't matter.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Well, good to see you, Ollie. I'll be
Alright,
right back.
I'm just gonna hang out here and listen to music
Okay.
because it's Friday. I've done things for my job. It's
There you go.
anybody from the 90s here? What's up?
You
Well,
said your
buddy-
pants were up.
Like, when you say from the 90s, does that mean you were like born in 90? Or you were like 7 or 8 in 90, and then that was the majority of your childhood?
I'm thinking like anybody who remembers stuff from the 90s in general.
I remember
If your
stuff from
first
the 90s.
concert was Aerosmith in 1983. Okay.
I was too young to go to a concert in 1980. I was 12.
My mother took me to the Beach Boys when I was a kid, and John Stamos was the drummer. That was one of my first concerts. But in the womb, she had been to a Kiss concert.
Kiss, Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne. I do not recommend going to those. They're just, even as a teenager, it's just what I don't understand the purpose of just cranking the volume that high. I mean, is it just to blow everyone's eardrums out? You can't really enjoy it when it's like, as soon as the concert's over, you can't hear people talking. I mean, you're temporarily deafened. I can only hear the shuffles of the feet of people leaving.
Right.
Eat it, Ben. Eat it good.
Okay, let me. Ollie's gone. Okay, I'll get it.
Okay. So I was a tutor at a homeschool that was a Christian homeschool. And one of the parents was like, could you take my kid to a Crystal Method concert? I'm like, but at the same time, I had 4 jobs and I was a DJ part of the time. So it's like, yeah, totally. So they had bought the tickets to the Crystal Method and we went there. Oh God, what was the band? I Want to Leave You Far Behind was one of the songs. It's just that was like in the Matrix and all kinds of other stuff. So it's like I went and I'm like, I've seen some stuff.
Oh, Irish Swede. I like Veruca Salt and No Doubt more than the headliner. I like them more than Bush. Veruca Salt is still badass.
Oh my God. I saw Rage Against the Machine open for U2, and let me tell you, that was an experience.
My first concert was Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
That's
my
cool.
first concert I paid for was Richard Marx, and everybody thought my mom was my sister because my mom was 20 when she had me. So when I was about 15. And I was like cleaning my grandma's house for money to buy Richard Marx tickets.
Please, Grandma.
I
need to
remember
see
how you
Richard
love it. Richard
Marx.
Marx is awesome. You should follow his Twitter because he's hilarious.
Is he really?
He really is. He completely rips the GOP a new one. It's great.
That's awesome.
Do you guys have any favorite artists that are way Republican or right leaning, like Morrissey? I love the Smiths and Morrissey, but he's so far right. Does that affect your taste in music?
A little bit. This is where you go to Jeff Buckley because Jeff Buckley covered a lot of Morrissey songs.
Yes,
So
it affects mine because if you're a Republican or a supporter of Republican, you are supporting the people who want me dead.
yes, this
So,
is why, again, I love Jeff Buckley because he has covered a lot of the Smiths songs, including I Know It's Over. It's absolutely beautiful. And he has the voice that he can carry that. And one of the things that makes it particularly sad is his dad lived in Memphis. And I had some friends of mine who had worked in his band, in like his backup band. And he died trying to swim in the Mississippi River. Y'all don't go swimming in the Mississippi River. It's a really bad idea. It's a really bad idea. But Jeff Buckley, he covers a lot of Morrissey songs. And so there's a little bit of acceptance to where you can enjoy that music without contributing to the awfulness that Morrissey has become, you know.
Yeah.
I love Jeff Buckley. Oh my
I need to
God.
address a point here in the chat.
Peepus.
Okay, I would happily, and this is not even a debate here, I would happily eat ranch on Cocoa Puffs again before I ate communion wafers soaked in wine again.
Do you
There's
soak
no
the
con-
wafers? I thought you did them separately.
So B
I didn't
and
know
I
it was a
took-
dip, a fondue.
No, B and I took communion wafers and we put them in a bowl and covered them in wine and ate them like cereal. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever done in my life, and there's
Why
a reason
did
for
you
that.
do that, Ben?
Because it was Sin of Man Toast Crunch.
You know, you dip it and then you
Sin of
eat.
Man Toast Crunch. No, the problem is, since it can't be leavened, there's like baking powder in it, and the baking powder reacts with the wine. And
No,
it's
okay.
nasty.
Next time, just make some
No,
chocolate
it was the baking
chip
Hey, Steve,
soda.
SS
waffles.
1964.
Wait
It
a
was the
minute.
baking
Wait a minute.
soda.
Don't I get to see Cocoa Puffs and ranch?
I ate.
I want to see. I put in $20
I
here.
did.
I feel like
Jenny's like, I want to see that shit.
I'm
boy,
gonna have to
that
come
looks
and see
so
you, Ben, and give you
tasty.
hugs, and like we're gonna have to talk about this because I don't understand why you would do that.
Because Ben is a kook.
I'm gonna send Ben like Evanescence songs like over and over again. So it's
I
like,
enjoy Evanescence. I know
Hey,
it's
by
like
the way,
Coldplay. You don't want to
Mel-
admit you like them.
I love
No.
Diana. This is why I'm
you're-
doing this, because I love
No,
Diana.
You're old enough, and probably Carrie even. Did you hear that Michael Nesmith died today?
I
Oh,
did.
no.
Michael Nesmith. So
From the
Mike
Monkees.
Nesmith founded
Hey, Ben.
MTV. Those
Yeah.
of you who don't know, Mike Nesmith did found MTV. He was
And his mother had the patent for liquid paper.
yes, and he
invented Max Headroom.
Yeah, he did pretty much invent Max Headroom. He
And the concept of neighborhood nuclear superiority.
yes.
B, what are you saying? B was gonna say something.
We just hit $2,075.
We hit
Woo-hoo!
$2,075 on the
Where we're
fundraiser.
at. Yep.
I will
It's
eat
fucking
more
awesome.
Cocoa Puffs and ranch if more people donate. So I do
I feel
terrible things,
satisfied.
but like for real, like this is inconvenience.
Yeah.
I'm maxed
exactly.
out. I just gave a
Diana-
month's worth of ad revenue.
Like Diana, like this is, I'm not exaggerating.
Jim.
Like I'm not exaggerating at all when I say this is her life on the line for this kidney. Like that, you cannot survive without a kidney.
And you know, for those of you who do not know her or don't know the whole story, she's in renal failure, so she has to go through dialysis. And people think, oh, they're going through dialysis, they'll be fine. No, it's a temporary thing to keep them alive until they can get a kidney. It doesn't. It shortens your life a lot.
Yeah,
And it makes you
does
sick,
not
and you're
work
tired, and
for-
you're cold, and it's really shitty. So,
And if you are so inclined, you should also know that you can donate your kidney, one of your kidneys, to Diana or anybody else who needs one.
Yep.
And if you're not a match for Diana, there's a program where they kind of do a three-way trade, like in baseball or football or something like that, where you donate to somebody else and then they get somebody else to donate to Diana.
yeah.
So
So
there's
actually,
lots of
think
ways
about
to do
it. You're saving 2 lives because you're swapping kidneys.
Yeah, and dialysis is awful. I do not envy anybody that has to do it. So, like, when I'm
Fucking
serious about doing these weird challenges, like, that is virtually nothing compared to what Diana has to go through on a, like, 3 times weekly basis. So, please, like, if you have the ability to contribute, like, please do.
Yeah,
So,
seriously.
and
And if
with
you
that, we
can't, then share the link out. Share the link out so other people can contribute if they're able.
So we have 3 people qualified for the finals round. I figure we'll finish the finals round and then we'll kind of bullshit. We're over the 24-hour period, by the way, with the 1 hour. But I figure we'll go as long as we want to
know
hang
that.
out.
I need
a
a
sol-
new pen.
Now, if Beck
Yeah,
wins,
no,
if a soldier beats a Marine at this, next time you're in DFW, next time I'm up your way, I'm going to get my self-respect back, and we're going to grapple in the front yard, submission wrestling to tap out.
I will grapple you in the front yard, Atheist Edge, regardless
would?
of what results happen today. No, I will happily do it.
What about
Also-
weight class?
Also,
Yeah.
Kenneth Leonard is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and I've already
That's
challenged
right,
him.
Ben. We talked about this at Faithless Forum. You've got a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, in Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I have a blue belt, and then Kenneth Leonard is
Now
a
I've
purple
got
belt.
80 pounds on you, but that physically intimidates me. The fact that you are that. For
We'll
those of you
see.
that don't know,
I can hold you
BJJ.
off me, maybe.
Yes, BJJ is one of those martial arts that it's not, the belts don't come easy. You could go your whole life and still be a white belt. You
It took
earn
me
your
3
belts.
years,
It's not like
almost
Taekwondo.
3 years to get my blue.
Yeah,
Right.
that's impressive as hell.
I got a belt. And growing up with 3 fucking brothers. I got a belt. I'll grapple your ass. I ain't
It's not the
scared.
same. It's not the same.
I don't care. I
jiu-jitsu.
guarantee you I will put your ass down if I can.
Really? Okay.
I have
I'll
a
go against
belt.
you, B. I'll go against you, B.
Okay.
I have a belt. George.
No,
Michael
Ben, you'll kick
gave
my ass.
me.
I'll be embarrassed.
You
Here
know,
comes Melody with the George Michael again.
George Michael. He told me,
You got to have faith.
You know, I could have had faith. I've waited so long. Now that we're friends, a girl's got her patience, and here's where mine ends.
I could have had Faith, or I could have had Bethany or Sharon.
There's
Jim.
things that you guess and things that you know.
Yes.
There's girls
Jim,
that you trust and girls
I'm going
that
back
you
to
don't.
I'm going back to Colorado in a little over a week, and my jiu-jitsu gym has a hit list of everyone who wants to kick my butt while I'm back because I haven't been training. So
Yeah. I mean, I knew you.
Oh, man.
I've got 80 pounds on you. That there's a size and strength does make a lot of difference. But if you're a blue belt or higher in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that
Well, I can
skill
try.
can overcome a lot of
can
the
try.
size and strength factor.
I could try.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna start at the 3rd round. So we have B, Atheist Edge, and Chicken Nugget. I don't know
Hold
who
on, let me
Chicken
get my
Nugget is.
phone.
Please be honest about going in. If you are one of the 3 winners, you are eligible. Otherwise, I'm not counting you for your final score.
Just
So-
be like me, folks. It's completely fine.
So
It's
if
all
you're
right.
in and you're not one of the 3, I will know about it and I won't trust you.
Come to Mama Scientist Mel. We'll have our own party. It's okay.
Don't I have anything for dead last?
Nope.
God, what a
It's
party!
natural. It's physical.
Who's in the lead? Well, we're about to do the finals round to see who wins. So you three, Chicken Nugget, Atheist Edge, and B, you are eligible for the prize.
Melody
If anyone
finished very
else
high in all
joins-
3 of the quizzes, though.
Oh, come on. Hold on. My phone's loading slow.
Well, there are 5 questions to this round. So not the full 10
Oh,
questions.
shoot.
Okay, Chicken Nuggets in. I just need B in.
I won't
Mel,
put
you don't
myself
count.
in.
Bell,
I know I
Bell,
don't
you don't
count. I know
I'm
I
still
don't
waiting.
count, but
Every
it's
time
so
I start up
fun.
this thing, it loads slow, and then it's fine after that.
Okay.
I don't know
I
why.
can't help but make a mess of
Okay,
things because
It's okay, Mel. You can be in. You won't count.
Loki
It tastes so good once it hits your lips.
is my channel god. Loki. So,
Loki. All right, that's an interesting god
fuck?
choice.
you know, Loki is my god this evening
What is this thing doing?
because Tom
Refresh it.
Hiddleston looks
Yeah,
really
he's got-
nice in that outfit.
He's kind of cute, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. He needs a spanking.
Oh yes,
And he really does for being so cute in that outfit. And he's like, "Get help! I don't want to get help." I'm
B,
like,
enter
"But
the
you
stream."
totally,
Dude,
wanna get
I'm
help."
trying to load it.
It's loading.
I
Why
don't
does it
know.
take
It's just
so
being
long?
weird. It's fucking taking forever. I already killed it twice and restarted it. Hold on. Just gotta. I don't know.
Oh wait, that's fine. Oh wait.
See, Jenny gets it. Tom Hiddleston completely needs a spanking for being so cute as Loki.
his eyes are
I don't
amazing.
get- I don't get
You
the
know-
appeal.
What is this
It's-
fucking
See,
thing doing?
You know,
Testosterone has made me attracted to men, but not him. Very
You know-
specific. It's a minority of men that I'm attracted to, but it's some.
Wait, testosterone has made you more attracted to men? That seems
Mhm.
opposite of what I would have
Mhm.
guessed.
Yeah, no. Before
He's just fucking
testosterone,
horny
I've
all
been
the time. That's all it is. He's
No,
just
no,
like,
yeah.
everything's looking good right
Te-
now.
probably.
Hormones do
It's
not
before
tell you
T.
who
I've only been
you're
attracted to
attracted
women.
to.
I've only been attracted to women before T.
Hormones
Huh.
are telling him to be sexually
gay.
active big time.
you know,
And to be incredibly
okay.
gay.
What the fuck, man?
I'm
Well,
okay with being attracted to Tom Hiddleston and others as it suits.
Now,
Wait, can you
Feruza,
get on your
Feruza balked
computer
from the
maybe,
water
and not on
boy.
your
That's
phone?
Hold on.
Well,
she was also in the
Wi-Fi.
craft.
Okay.
There you are. You're in. Okay, we're gonna
That
start.
was a pain in the ass. Sorry about that.
Okay,
Wasn't fun for
this
me
is the
either.
finals.
And I'm ready to lose.
In what major city did the Druze religion begin?
I just guessed. I know my answer doesn't matter.
One person got
I'm
it.
wrong.
It is Cairo.
If you're in
That
the
was
southern
atheist.
U.S., you would say
Damn it.
Cairo.
Cairo, sir.
Ready.
It
You
is
would
based
say
serious,
on.
man.
Cairo.
It was kind of considered to be a subsect of Islam.
It's,
So-
I thought it was Coptic, man. I'm glad I guessed right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like something off of like, I don't know, it's something off of Islam.
And Coptic is Christianity.
Mm. Yeah, there's some weird stuff with that one. Which items are used by the godparents to communicate with the spirits during a rite of initiation into Santeria?
I should know this, but I've forgotten because I've fallen past the ways of my Santeria
Ah.
roots.
Ooh, we all guessed it because we were
I
thinking of the
thought for-
blood and mixing up the bones.
Yeah, I thought for sure animal bones.
It's, cowrie shells, to be honest. Cowrie shells are associated with luck and money, or more often than not.
What was the
So,
correct
I
answer?
feel like,
Cowrie. What is a cowrie?
cowrie shells.
okay,
It's
they're
just
like
a type of
this
shell.
oyster?
tall.
It's kind of like a bean with a split down the middle.
They're
Oh,
very,
okay, yeah.
very small.
Yeah, the little bitty ones.
The ridge with the little slit down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on who you ask. If you ask like the hoodoo people or the voodoo people or the Santeria people, oftentimes you find cowrie shells are associated with prosperity, money, fertility, that sort of thing.
So another point of why I picked the religions I did for this trivia is to kind of combat Dunning-Kruger a little bit, in that we get a lot of atheists that say, oh, well, I know a lot of things about the Abrahamic religions, and so I can combat all of these religions. Well, there are so many more in the world than what we've been taught as children, and so maybe there's a chance that we don't know everything about every religion, and so maybe
Oh,
there are
yeah.
topics here discussed today that you might go home and say, maybe I need to research this a little bit more.
I had a
that's
Quaker on my
kind of-
show just a couple weeks ago, and I realized I know nothing about Quakers except oatmeal. it was embarrassing, but I learned a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully, like, we can get the atheist community a bit more aware of other religions that are not typically thought of. So next question. Question number 3. Well, actually, here, the score. It's the same.
Damn it.
Hooray, the storm veered north of us. We're only getting 1 to 3 inches. They get the foot.
According to the underlying principle behind Dianetics, what is the principal goal of life?
to give money to the Scientologists, isn't it?
I'm probably wrong.
Yes,
Let's try
but
it.
that's not what they say it is.
I don't even know anymore.
Damn it.
It
I
is
didn't
survival.
Like
What?
the whole
No,
book.
Thought for
that's no
sure it was
freedom.
altruism.
That's not correct, Ben. I'm gonna point of order. I don't think that's
You're going to point of order?
Yeah, I think freedom. It's got to be freedom. I'm gonna
Okay,
write that one down. And I'll
We
hit
can
you up
contest
after.
that. We can contest that. You know what?
I think it's altruism. No, I don't know.
It's not altruism.
Robert's Rules of Religion.
We can debate that one. We can debate it afterwards.
I will. I'm gonna.
But
Look
Mel
it up. I wrote
doesn't
it
count
down.
anyway, so you're still in the lead.
I
Atheist.
don't count.
Good
It
one.
doesn't
Lydia.
matter.
Aw, damn
So
it,
the question
Mel.
might not even matter.
But that's what it's like to be a scientist.
No, it's because you didn't get the other things right. Noah blessed 2 of his sons. Which 2?
Who the hell knows?
I don't even know.
Motherfucker had like 20 of them.
Jeez. There was
Oh,
7.
apparently I knew.
No, there was 6. 6 or 7.
Just
How
sounded
many
right.
how many sisters were there?
None.
They
None.
didn't count because patriarchy.
Okay, now see, there's another thing with the Bible.
Patriarchy.
If
I
they
think
wiped
there were
out everybody
none.
on-
No
except
sisters.
for Noah's family, and there were 7 sons and no daughters, Mom was pretty busy. Hey,
Oh wait, no, there was 8 people on the boat total. So that means there's only 4 sons because they brought their wives along. I forget.
oh,
Swede says my answer was correct for survival. So I'm gonna let Swede and Atheist Edge duke that one out.
Free, like to free your mind and the freedom, unlock the freedom of your brain. There, Scientologists are always saying, like, free yourself from the operating thetans that are controlling you. That's why I thought that. Probably wrong though. Definitely wrong.
It's okay. The question didn't even play a factor into who
Yeah.
won. So, because I don't think any of you
Right.
got it right. So,
No,
but
Melody
we can
did.
discuss it. We can keep it as a discussion question, though. 'Cause I'm fine with that. Last question: which volcano does Pele call home?
Damn it.
feel like
I
should know
picked the
this.
tallest volcano on Earth, and it's not the right one.
I'm pretty certain I got
Yep.
this wrong.
Which is
Kilauea
what's
is
the tallest
Damn it.
volcano on Earth?
Mauna Loa is the tallest volcano on Earth.
Oh, okay.
Chicken Nuggets in third place. Atheist Edges in second place. B1.
I'm grappling your ass next time you're in Dallas. You son of a bitch.
I love you, Jim.
B is a witch or a warlock. I'm pretty certain that they use magic.
No,
Great job.
man.
I don't.
No, y'all did a great job. The questions were hard.
They
as
were
in
hard.
intentionally hard. But you know that if you win based on hard questions, you know that your win was legit. So
We're all winners.
you're all win. It was fun though, and we'll
No,
chat
it was-
as long as people want. The trivia is over for the night. That was through the
I
finals
don't.
round.
I don't want a participation trophy.
I don't have a participation trophy. I have vodka. So.
I have
So real
cheesecake.
Oh, you have cheesecake? Okay, so before we we'll keep chatting as long as people want to. I'm fine hanging out. But do people want to go around and shill their channels? Atheist Edge, you want to go shill your stuff?
Do me last time. Or do me later. That sounds
Okay.
so bad. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got it now. Let's see. I've got an open mic on the 14th. I've got three guests on the 18th. Jenna Mayu from the Atheist Experience, Cindy Plaza from Path to Reason, and my co-host Courtney. And I'm going to bounce some Jordan Peterson isms off of them and let them
Good.
just destroy Jordan Peterson's claims. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and that person I was talking about earlier, the one that thinks that the Exodus actually happened, that's on the day after Christmas, December 26th. So 3 scheduled, and come join those. That's it.
Well, it must have been real. They wrote a book about it.
All right.
All right. Mel, you're up next.
I'm supposed to shill right now.
Yep.
Okay. I haven't shilled, or done a show at all the past month or so because of the holidays, and I was trying to refocus on people in my life who are not long for this world. So shifting focus to them to give them experiences to help them in their limited capacity or whatever. I will be back to doing Saturday streams right after the holiday season. It's gonna be a myriad of things because I'm a hot mess right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Vodka.
I've had a lot of different things land on me at work involving my job, which they're amazing and wonderful things that overlap with a lot of what I do with science communication. So I'll continue that. So I'm very grateful and thankful for the patience of people who support the work that I do in debunking the bad science and being a voice of reason in a whirlpool of insanity, because that's where I feel like I am sometimes. So it's really nice because I'm not a public school teacher anymore. I'm a college professor of sorts, and I get to help people move from poverty to prosperity through bettering their lives in chemistry education. And it's It's fucking beautiful. That's
Fuck
all
yeah,
I
it is.
have to say about that. I really love what I do, and I hope that I can help people better their lives through education. That's literally it, I guess.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
And thanks for
Jenny.
having me here.
We love you, Mel.
We love you, Mel. Jenny,
Always welcome.
what would you like to show, Jenny?
Well, all I ever seem to do is Purple's shows. I'm kind of like Purple's Pearl Personal Ed McMahon, which of course is on Wednesdays at noon and then Thursdays at midnight Central Time. So that's really about it. You know, I might hang out with anybody who invites me if they know how to kiss good.
Purple
That's
needs
all.
more
Jenny.
subscribers too. Ben needs more subscribers. Beck needs. Scientist Mel has enough subscribers. Beck, I'm just
I
kidding.
have a little bit. I'm trying really hard, not near as much as others, but it's okay. This isn't a contest, so it's okay.
Beck, would you
Thomas
like
Westbrook-
to show?
Thomas Westbrook once said, "A rising tide raises all the boats," so it's never a competition. Every time you're helping out the smaller channels and the bigger channels are helping you, it's a win-win.
There you go. It's true.
B.
So Monday and Wednesday nights, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. I stream on my channel. Ben and I have started to do a trans guy stream on. I don't know if we're going to do it every Monday or not. We haven't really discussed that. It went really well to begin with, so we're going to try to pull some more trans guys in because there's trans women everywhere, and it's like me and Ben. That's it.
I think that's exactly why I think you should do that every week.
Yeah, I'd want to, but yeah. So and then Wednesdays open mic night, or if somebody wants to talk about something, we talk about it. So yeah, and then Gears and Bros with that way Ben on Friday nights, and I don't know, wherever the fuck you might find me, everywhere.
Do you or Ben ever? Do you often get personal correspondence? Like I'm a trans man, and what you said really resounded with me, and yeah, you know.
Yeah, I do on TikTok.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's a very worthwhile thing. You're filling a niche that needs to be. There needs to be more. You're right.
Yeah, I don't get as much of the trans experience chat as much as I get the medical chat. I get a lot of the medical chat. But
I think that I have some of these younger kids that comment on mine because, you know, I'm starting late as fuck. So, you know, I don't know if it's just because I'm older or what, but seems like a bunch of them are like 18 and 20 and shit. So
They're looking for mentors.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
People who've been through the things and can share insight on the things that they've been through.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, and more my stuff I've gotten is like people asking like, why is my testosterone doing this to me? Like, well, like I had one today. It was about like, why did my doctor take me off testosterone? Because I have too much blood. And I was like, well, it stimulates EPO and you get polycythemia. And then like, so they're having to go through like, they're having to get their blood drawn every so often so that they don't have as much blood and they have hypertension and stuff. Like, yeah, you probably need to be off testosterone. Like, I'm really sorry about that. But like, those are more of the questions that I get, but it's understandable.
Do you want to hear a wildly inappropriate joke?
Go for
Oh
it.
no.
The trans men are talking to each other, and one says, "This testosterone treatments are I think I need to cut down. So I'm growing hair everywhere. It's like, oh, well, where specifically are you growing hair? On my balls. Oh God, so sorry.
Wow. No, I was telling B though, because hair growth is one of the later things that develops with testosterone, and I was like, because B is like a little bit behind me in hormonal transition. It's like, all right, so the first place really that grows a lot of hair is your butthole. Like your butthole hair
I can see
grows
that.
first.
Yeah.
And that
I was
just
like,
happens.
whatever, Ben. Okay. And then like 3 weeks later, I went to because I shaved that anyways. I went to shave it. I was like, there was hair like that on the fucking razor, and I was like, holy shit. That was like in 4 days.
Oh my goodness.
So
I gotta
the
maintain now.
Yeah.
Well, plus I'm
Wait,
Italian,
wait till it starts itching.
German, Irish, and
So this does
I
not
come
kick
from
in
hairy
very
people.
quickly. The facial hair takes a while, but the body hair and the butt hair really fast.
Have you guys watched Beck's? It's a short video, and it's a kind of time. Is it a series of videos? I thought it was a time lapse of since you started T, and how your voice just got lower and lower.
Mhm.
And it's
I've been sharing one of those
incredible to
too.
watch.
Yeah, Ben did a really good one
Oh
Yep.
wow!
because it was over what 6 months, 5 months.
Even
Yeah.
4 months, I think I got like the most
yeah.
voice change over 4 months.
What's cool
It's kind of
about
leveled
that-
out a bit now.
What's cool
But-
about that is when you watch it on TikTok, it just loops back around to the beginning, so you hear the progression, and then it goes back to when he started, and you're like, "Wow!" And that's when you really realize
Crazy.
it.
My
Yeah.
TikTok is only for voice changes. So I have like my speaking videos, and then I have my singing videos. And
You
that's
guys
pretty
have
much all my
captured that
TikTok is.
18 to 25-year-old demographic. I need to get in on TikTok because my demographic is almost completely 45-year-olds. I need to diversify.
I'm not good at TikTok. Most of my stuff
You
is
gotta be
on
more
YouTube.
hip.
I know, right?
Put some lights on, throw some music on.
You
Make
can
it
only
into a
make
rap or something.
you
then
can
we'll listen.
only make Bible scholarship so hip though.
Do a rap video with Oz, and there you go. That's all you need. Yeah, why are people following me on TikTok? I like barely post on TikTok.
You're
I
cute.
have a
Thank you, Junie.
TikTok. I mostly just made a TikTok so people wouldn't use my name and make disparaging things. I should probably use it and do more sciencey things, but I don't know if I can be bothered.
Science is hard to do in that short time frame. Like it just is. Like YouTube's way better for science.
Unless
than
it's something
anything
visual,
else.
like an experiment, something with a lot of foam or flame or something.
You
Yeah,
know,
like-
it has to do with boobs or butt or genitals. Otherwise,
Yeah, if-
everybody's lost.
If you have to explain the context or the mechanism, it's better for YouTube.
It's like
'Cause-
if you have a TikTok video of like a minute and a half talking about farts, it'll probably get several million views because it's talking about farts.
You'll be rich in the
Well-
first 6 months.
Well, and here's the problem too. If you're gonna take a shorter video, it needs to be very easily understandable by the general public. Whereas I know Mel and I do a lot of content that requires at least a little bit of understanding, like a little bit of foundation
Sometimes,
in science.
yeah.
And so we have to take more time to explain the foundation to get to our point. Whereas, like, if you did something that was like, yeah, I blew something up, they don't need a lot of foundation. They just do the thing and then they get the views for it. Whereas,
It's like,
like,
hey,
yeah.
it's an alkali metal. Let's add water. It explodes because electrons. Yay!
Yeah, I
yeah,
would
like
watch that.
mine,
The
my
end.
channel, like to understand I'm doing a stream tomorrow about oxygen toxicity. I have to take some time to explain why oxygen can be toxic. And that assumes, if I were to shorten it to like a TikTok video, that would assume somebody already had education in biology or chemistry.
Yeah, you have
And
to
most
assume
people
some
don't.
previous knowledge for some of the things.
But then again,
Just
I've
like-
got
yeah.
tons of archived footage of Aaron Ra yelling at a Christian protester. I could turn those into TikTok videos.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
Oh my God, the butthole answers.
What was the butthole question? I didn't see a butthole.
Are you
question.
mice? Auncher, are you turning into mice? Because mice usually comes in the chat and talks about his beautiful butthole.
His
and
beautiful
I don't know
butthole.
what to do with it.
He's like, I have the most beautiful butthole.
He will do that. He will show up.
What's really popular on TikTok, you see these mats that have the buttons on them for your dogs, and your dogs can learn words. It seems like that.
Mhm.
If you got a mat for your dog and taught it some words like treat and outside and miss you, and like dogs can actually, you know what I'm talking about? It's these buttons. It's on a
Yeah.
mat
Yeah, they're
on
cool.
the floor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like every other TikTok video is a dog talking to their owner, which is cool, but yeah, it's super popular.
But speaking of, like,
Goes through
Mel,
phases.
saying something about like people having a foundation in science, and this goes into an argument that I've seen a couple times about, like the argument that physicians only have like an hour or a half hour on a certain insert topic here. But think about it, like most topics we cover in med school, they cover for about an hour or less, or like 2 hours or less. But people don't recall the fact that all of us, every single one of us in that med school classroom, have a foundation in some kind of bachelor's degree, most of the time in a science degree. And if not in a science degree, we have all of the prereqs to get us to. So we've all taken, like Gen Chem, we've all taken Gen Bio, we've all taken Orgo, we've all taken Biochem, we've all taken A&P, like we've all taken an undergrad level of these sciences. So you can cover a more advanced level of the sciences in an hour, because you're assuming, like if you take a
Previous
biochemical
knowledge.
yeah, if you take a biochemical pathway, if you take the Krebs cycle and you assume we've already taken biochem, you can cover it in 10 minutes, because you're like, here's the
Yeah.
process. You know how it works.
because
Here's
of
the
previous
steps.
knowledge. It's weird. My education is technically pre-med and pre-pharmaceutical. And they're like, why don't you be a doctor? And I'm like, because I have a bodily fluid thing. I don't want to touch anybody. And people are gross. Have you seen them? Oh
I
my
have.
God. I'm just
I have seen them.
people are gross. But yeah, no, I totally get it. I was terrible at chemistry. I was absolutely terrible at chemistry, but that was the door that was open to me. So I took that avenue. I'm like, okay, I really want a post-grad degree in a science, and biology is like, science is hard and you're a girl. You should be a teacher. Well, I did that.
Gross.
And then chemistry was like, hey, we hear you're good at the science thing. Come over here and get a post-grad degree with us. And I'm like, okay, why not? And I did that. So here I am teaching, college level chemistry to people that have, in our college has reciprocal agreements with medical schools, pharmacy schools, nursing schools, med tech schools. And I'm like, I'm teaching people who learn the things to change the world. So that matters way more than this other crap. It's just
I had some asshole teachers in undergrad for science, and like my education was not better for it. Like the best professors I had in undergrad were those that wanted to teach and who wanted you to succeed, and would like my A&P professor was an amazing instructor, and she was passionate about teaching, and she was passionate about what she taught. And that's infinitely more valuable than my chem professor who walked in on the first day and said, I'm going to crush some dreams. Like, that was not valuable to any of us.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so right now I'm in grading hell. Largely due to the fact that I have had in-person classes as well as online classes. My online class, I'm like, here is the embodiment of the work that you have to do. Do it by this date right here. And then I will grade the things. And you can change it however you want, because you learn throughout the semester. And you might be like, hey, I was totally dumb about this one thing, but I learned and I got better. So show me that. And so my whole perspective and my whole approach to education is people are going to learn and change, and that's okay. And when it comes right down to it, a grade is based on the evidence of content mastery. Show me what you know. Show me what you know in your quizzes, in your tests, in your labs, in your papers, in your homework. Show me what you know. If you don't know what you're talking about, I'm totally going to see that in everything. But if you know what you're talking about, I'm going to see it in your papers, in your homework, in your labs, in your quizzes, in your exams. I'm going to have this collection of evidence to be like, I can stand behind this person and say, they know what the hell they're doing, because look at all this shit that they did. So that's my perspective of education and science, because that's really what it comes down to. It doesn't matter if you graduated from Harvard or Yale or Wharton or whatever. They're going to look at your work. What did you do? Did you do the work? And that's what it comes down to. So if you come from a grassroots school in the backwaters of wherever in the southern US, and you're like, I did all of this stuff, and they're like, you had nothing and you did these amazing things, oh my god, they're gonna eat that up. And that's what it is. So trying to get students to recognize and actualize their potential based on limited resources is so incredibly valuable, because they're like, hey, not only did I do this thing, but I did this thing from nothing. And people are like, you did this thing from nothing. And they're like, I know, I did this thing from nothing. And then they go off, and it's weird because even Harvard had a study with students who came from community colleges to move on to Ivy League schools. They did better than students who started in Ivy League schools, because they learned in those community colleges. They actually,
like at a school.
They actually learned the things.
We got a question from the chat.
I use CyberLink Power Director 15. Don't get the 360 because it's a monthly subscription. There's a lot better out there. What is it? What does everyone use? The really high speed one. It does what you need. CyberLink Power Director.
See, Atheist Edge has a lot of experience doing this kind of stuff.
Well, doing pre-recorded and heavily edited has its challenges, but live has its challenges too. There's always technical glitches. You're trying to fix it on the fly. I tried it, but pre-recorded, you will spend literally 6 hours for 30 minutes of raw footage. So if you're willing to put in the time,
I probably should edit more. I'm lazy. But also my content.
Yeah.
Well, because also, I mean, any of my pre-recorded content is literally just me doing science lectures. So
But you edit it, right?
Barely.
Okay.
I do multiple takes usually is what happens. But
Mhm.
but also taking into account the fact that the content that I'm doing videos of, I have hours and hours of education in. So I guess like I've put in a lot of time.
Who is it? If you
But-
Godless Granny, Kelly Pearsall, if you ever do a collaboration with her, she is a perfectionist and she will do like 7, 8 takes on one sentence. And so it's an editing nightmare, but it comes out great.
Oh, I do
shit is good, though.
one.
Yeah.
If I need to record the whole thing over again, like I will, but it's mostly just like because it's just me doing a lecture. So I don't know. I probably could edit more, but I'm also just like, well, I'm just teaching a class. Is how
Guys,
I view it.
I'm sorry, I've got to bounce out. I'm getting the
No, it
death
sounds
stares
good.
from the wife. I guess I'm talking too loud and I don't know how to talk. I can't control the volume of my voice, apparently.
No,
All
thank
right.
you for joining in.
All
It's
right.
the first
Thanks
time
so
you were
much.
on my
It
stream.
was really fun. Okay, we'll talk to you all
Love
later.
you, Jim.
Yeah,
Peace out,
thanks
buddy.
for joining in, Jim. Yeah, my I guess Mel would be interested in this. My recent series on my channel was about epidemiology, and I think I have one more video I want to do about epidemiology, or maybe 2 more. But I covered I've been using clickbait to teach epidemiology, and I feel very clever for doing that. But it was like, well, I talked about sensitivity and specificity, and my thumbnail was like, is my COVID test accurate or is my COVID test unreliable or something? And I talked about like how you did like
Is it
the
real
COVID.
COVID?
Yeah, well,
Or
it was like, is it,
pretend COVID?
I think I said if it was unreliable because I talked about how the rapid test has a low sensitivity and a high specificity, so you're getting a high level of false negatives, and so I explained that. But my thumbnail was very clickbaity because I was like, it's unreliable, and so I get all these woo people who think it's unreliable, and I'm like, we're gonna talk about stats today. Talk about sensitivity and specificity, and then my second video on that was about oh no, I did a video about calculations, which was like not an important, super important video, and then the one after that was about incidence and prevalence, and I did the bathtub analogy about incidence and prevalence, and then I think I'm doing some on positive predictive value, negative predictive value. I'm gonna do likelihood ratios. Because my thought is, especially with COVID going around, like, hey, if someone sees a study pop up, like maybe you can look at it and be like, what do these numbers mean? Can I calculate this? And then people might be able to do it.
You're telling me the conspiracy buffs exactly what they want to hear. Oh no, facts! Get away! Get away!
Well, it's like, hey,
Facts
this is
and-
more complicated than I thought it was, and maybe there's a reason why the numbers are turning out this way, and maybe you can't just say this number exists, therefore my opinion's correct, and maybe context matters with how you interpret data. Jonathan,
Everything is wrong.
what's up?
It's okay. So when it comes to all of that, I commend your efforts. I really do commend your efforts. I don't know. I started this whole science communication thing back in 2017 when I finished my postgrad degree in chemistry. And I'm like, I feel a personal and moral obligation to increase the amount of effective science communication in the general world. And the things that I've learned, people don't want to listen unless they're willing to hear you. So a lot of what I've done, I've shifted my, God, I hate to say this. I've shifted a lot of my direction to just bluntly putting the correct information out there. Because I used to put on the kid gloves. I would put on the kid gloves, particularly with creationists, because I've taught kids in the Bible Belt about evolution, and their whole identity is surrounded by this idea of God and the creator and things like that. And having half of my evaluation dedicated to a single test on whether or not they understood the things that I said, despite the fact that their church told them that I was evil. So it's like having to navigate all of that, and dealing with the societal issues that a lot of my students have, moving on to college, where I'm dealing with a disproportionate amount of brown and black people versus white people. Because where I was teaching a bunch of farm kids, and the farm kids, the white kids, were like poor compared to the black kids. They were more affluent than the white kids. So it was really a strange dynamic. And then you move on to college and you're dealing with people who have a legitimate pushback with vaccine resistance because of the medical racism that they've experienced in the South. And I'm having to deal with all of that. So it's so weird because it's not so much of this is what the fact of the matter is, as it's this is what the fact of the matter is, and I recognize that people lied to you, and these are your lived experiences, and I acknowledge that, and I can't do anything to change that. So it's just a different freaking world. So it's, anti-vaxxers where I live, the majority of them are the Tuskegee experiments where, you got the Tuskegee experiments. You have people who were treated poorly by the medical community. And in where I live, we have some of the most premier care anywhere in the world, but we have a zip code where the infant mortality rate rivals that of a third world country, where people are giving birth and burying their babies in their backyards. So it's like, it's a heck of a thing to have to overcome. So it's not so simple as people would throw it out there. They're like, well, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Like, well, I mean, I went back to school as an adult in 2009, and I finished my first degree in about 2011, which was 10 years ago. But I hadn't had chemistry in well over 10 years, actually. And it was only through support of my family and my community to where I could do that. So it's weird. It's trying to explain this to people who don't live this experience. It's really, really hard.
I'm gonna try my best with the science communication. I'm sure I'll burn out as I build and stuff. For now, at least I have some part of my audience that does want to learn that. And granted, they're not the people that are uninformed, but at least the people who do want to be informed can have an argument
Yes.
going in. So that's a nice thing I can do at least.
And there's so
Absolutely.
much to be said about having a person you can just talk to and say, hey, I'm really having a hard time. This is what's going on. I'm completely transparent with my students, going, hey, look, I had to take Chem 2 a second time because I sucked. And I had to take organic chemistry 2 a second time because the guy who graded me was particularly rough and I held him to standards he was not willing to accept. But when I took it the second time, I did fine. So trying to perpetuate the idea that academic perfection is a lie, it's really a freaking lie. I have 2 post-grad degrees, not because I'm stupid. I mean, I'm clearly not. But it's what did you do? What's your work? What does that look like? That's what people are interested in. They don't
Right.
care so much about what was your undergrad degree. Well, if you're looking for a National Science Foundation grant, yeah, okay. That's super freaking competitive, whatever. But I got a grant because of the fact that I'm like the first person in my entire family to pursue a PhD. So,
Oh.
hey, let's give them money, and it's,
Wow.
I mean, but it's still the same thing. It comes down to what is your work? What did you do? And that's the majority. So when I teach chemistry or whatever, I have a lot of freaking work in my classes. You do a lot of work in my class, but you get credit for everything that you do because that's evidence of the fact that you know what you're doing. And I go, hey, look, here is this embodiment of stuff that they've done that shows they know what they're talking about. And that's what science is. It has very little to do with results, more so than what is the work that you did, and can you explain why you got the wrong answer, or and that's kind of what the focus should be on.
This got really intense.
It
I'm
did.
sorry.
Oh, Linda, thank you for joining us. Yeah, absolutely. Go get some rest, everybody. I'll probably keep streaming until the 3-hour mark, and then we'll call it a night. So we'll go for about like 15 more minutes or so.
I'm a terrible
sounds good. I'm
person.
pooped.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you need to leave, it's fine, Mo. No, we love having you on,
I'm
and I
just-
love having science people on, and I mean that's my niche too. So I mean there are only a few of us that bridge the atheist and scientific communities, so we're kind of odd
Yeah.
people in that sense.
It's true. I'm just tired. I got up at 2:30 in the morning, so
Yeah, so science is a very competitive thing, and one of my friends, when I took organic chemistry, had to redo her Grignard reaction 3 times.
Oh no.
Because if you get any drop of water in that thing, it's done. And it's like a 3-week experiment to do. And it's a pain in the butt. But then also, certain colleges, depending on where you go, I know some of those pre-med students are just vicious, vile human beings that would walk past your hood and knock over your flasks with your yields in it, so that you have to redo it.
Mm.
Wow.
Like people would do that shit. Like not even honest competition, just like walk by because you're graded on your product, whatever you got, and like you're working
Jesus,
a couple
man.
weeks on getting this compound out, and someone walks by your hood and just done. Luckily, that didn't happen at my school, but my friend that did have to redo her grinyard, it was just I don't know what happened because she had dried her because we all had these kits that we had signed out
Mhm.
from the organic chemistry lab that we would use, and they would like be dried appropriately, and then we could use them again. But somehow her kit was always like not dried well enough, I guess,
Okay.
because like 3 times in a row, like she got water in it, and like mine was fine. I only needed to do mine once, and everyone else I knew only had to do theirs once. So I don't know why her grinyard was messed up every time, but
Somebody
it was
fucking with
a
her?
mess. I don't think so. I don't know what happened with her. Like I don't know if her kit was like something happened with her kit to where maybe a piece was broken or something to where it was permeable to water, but I don't know. But that's rough.
It really
It's okay.
is.
She's in med school now. Like she started med school the same time I did, so she's at a different school, so she's doing fine.
Good.
You know, people ask
great.
me, why don't you do med school? I'm like, because I have a bodily fluids thing, man. I'm totally
Yeah, no,
not
that
doing
would
that.
ruin it.
Absolutely no.
I did have to
I do
examine a
too.
butthole yesterday, so
It's mostly
I'm-
shit for me.
I'm so glad that you have that, Mel, because I do too, and it's what bombed me out of nurses training. I took preclinicals and couldn't make it to the rest because I just couldn't deal with it.
Excretory anything makes
Yep.
me want to hurl.
Blood and guts, I don't care. No problem.
You know, surgery, completely fine.
Yeah.
But anything that comes out of orifices,
Uh-huh.
mm-mm.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird?
I don't know that it's weird so much as it's just like, oh my God, I'm running to the bathroom and I want to puke. So it's
my
just,
mom-
I just know.
I gave you a wrench bolt. Deal with it.
I was
Because I love
I was
you.
trying to grow up and be like mom, and she can handle anything like that, and she just said, well, I'm just really disappointed in you. It's like, well, mom, you know,
Oh man.
Oh, my
Wow.
I
family
can deal
laughed
with
at
blood and
me.
guts.
My family
Mm.
laughed at me when I said I was going to go to med school. They didn't believe I could because I started off in theater, and like there's a stereotype: if you were in the arts, you didn't go into science. You stayed in the arts.
Have they since shut the fuck up?
Oh yeah, no, I'm doing well. Okay, I'm a surviving medical student. I'm not gonna say I'm like excellent or anything. I'm surviving, and but I mean I'm here. I made it this far. I have a year and a half to go.
Well, I'm sure your GPA and everything is better than Trump's ever was, so I'm not worried about you.
A quarter of Ben's is Trump's. You talking about? Oh my God.
But also, I do still plan on doing a duet with Mel at some point on a karaoke night.
I'm currently rocking out to Bad Romance by Lady
Ooh,
Gaga.
Lady Gaga. I like to pronounce it Lady Gaga because gay.
God.
Lady Gaga.
To be fair, I have made choreographies and danced overseas, so I'm
To Lady
an
Gaga.
international professional dancer.
International professional dancer to Lady Gaga. Yep.
Lady Gaga with Jahan Kamal as the choreographer for that particular dance.
But I told Mel we need to do a duet of Phantom of the Opera because reasons.
Am I
Just don't-
Christine
just
in this
don't-
situation,
fine.
or are you?
Just do not
what?
keep facts.
Who is Christine? in
You
this-
not I
Okay.
cannot hit that soprano one. Who do you
I
think
can't
I
hit
am?
that high E, man. That
Okay, well,
super high E. I can get close.
okay. We can always pick another duet. That's fine. Like whatever duet that's musical theater
I can. I mean,
It's
I
fine.
can
She's
do
gotta
the
do musical
Phantom of the
theater.
Opera as long as you're okay with transposing it just a step down.
I'm fine with that, actually. That's better for me because the Phantom even goes a little high for me at a couple points. Like, I can hit it, it's just not comfy.
It's for
So-
you, Mel. I'm transposing.
It's a trans person who's posing.
If you go well.
Jenny
But yeah, I'm
is
fine
living art.
transposing it. I'm absolutely fine
Oh my
transposing it.
god, Jenny, you're hilarious.
Because I know that the Phantom is a baritone, but he has a falsetto that most berries
He
do not have.
does.
Most berries do not have that.
They'll share with me one love, one life.
That song's tenor. That song is a solid tenor. Like the Phantom of the Opera, like the main theme, like he goes pretty high on that too, and that's not a typical Barry range. Like that's into like some Barry tenor shit.
Hey, let's try to
I
squeeze
mean,
10 more
yeah.
bucks out of the chat. Come on, you guys. Let's close this off with like another $10.
Yeah,
then-
let's get some more. If y'all can
And
contribute
then
at
we'll
all.
screw it for the night, and I will take off my makeup in front of you.
Oh
I
my
mean, she's going to do it
goodness.
anyway, but also.
So I'll wait a
Oh
little
my
bit here, but
goodness.
not too long.
Mel, I need to introduce you to my friend. She's trans feminine who was she's a great friend of mine from undergrad who studied chemistry,
Mhm.
and you'd enjoy each other a lot, probably. Just because she's my friend who was like, I'm going to go to the bookstore on campus just to see if they happen to have bleach and acetone in some form, not to make chloroform, but just to prove that you could in fact make chloroform out of ingredients from the school bookstore.
As you do, you
Yeah.
know. Okay.
And she also bought acetone and then decided to squirt it all over her car. That was a thing.
You can go to Walgreens and
You
get a
can.
lot of this.
you can. No, but this, I told this friend to watch your channel because you're great. But we used to have we actually.
You can buy acetone by the gallon at the hardware store.
Oh, you can. But it's just, I don't know what prompted us squirting it all over the cart. That was a weird thing. But we used to have a YouTube channel together, which is weird because I think you can still find it. But we were monetized. We had over 1,000 subs, but it was my friend doing chemistry videos and like science debunks, and then I showed up occasionally, but we ended up stopping the channel, or at least making a lot of videos private, because we were being like harassed by the guy in Australia. And
I
like
hate people so much.
Yeah, he showed up on
particularly
our
for that.
videos. He showed up on our videos like every single time, and at the time I was presenting feminine and my friend was presenting masculine, and this guy in Australia kept commenting to say, well, I was only on the stream because we were having sex. That's
Oh
like
my
the
God.
stuff that this person was
Ouch.
commenting. So we ended up like we're like, this is not even worth it. So we stopped making content, and like everything's private now. But
I'm so sorry that happened
sucks.
to you.
How was the sex?
we didn't have it.
I'm
We had none of it. But it's funny because at the time this Australian person assumed that my friend was the man in the relationship, and then I was the woman in the relationship. And lo and behold, we're both trans.
Hey, you know what's funny, Ben? A lot of guys that I like tried to date in like my from 19 to like 21, almost all of them ended up being fucking gay.
And this friend, like, she's trans feminine, identifies non-binary, so doesn't
That's
identify
insane.
as a trans woman, but identifies as trans feminine. But I do identify as a binary trans man, so we're not completely opposites.
Did we get 10 bucks yet?
Did we? I don't know. Bee's in charge of the
I sent $20 earlier.
Okay,
I'm
but
just
that was probably
saying.
towards the me eating ranch and Cocoa Puffs.
Yep, we got 15.
All right, Jenny.
Okay, well, here we
You're
go.
taking your makeup off on stream.
Yeah.
And then 7 minutes, I will stop the stream.
Oh my goodness.
And then tomorrow, I will be doing medical myths at 2 p.m. Eastern time, talking about oxygen toxicity, and mainly the topic is oxygen bars and like recreational oxygen use. So if you want to hear about that, it's gonna be fun.
I should stream. I haven't streamed in like forever.
Mel, you should stream. If you need a buddy, I can, or if you want to come on Medical Myths and talk about oxygen with me, you can.
I probably could. I just it's so weird because my actual job, I have so much to do, and then I had a meeting today and they're like, "Hey, here's all the things you have to do now." And I'm like, "This is great." And then my anxiety is like, "But you're going to totally screw this up because anxiety."
I feel that.
And I'm like,
Well, no pressure, but if you want to come and talk about oxygen tomorrow, you're welcome to, but no pressure to. You don't have to come and talk oxygen tomorrow.
I appreciate that.
Because the reason why I didn't ask for a guest was because like it's a topic that I'm pretty comfortable with on my own, and I didn't have anybody on my list that was like, yes, this person has a lot of insight on oxygen specifically. So it's a very niche topic. But
that's fair. I should probably, I don't know, maybe I'll just have a coffee talk. I have like a coffee talk sometimes.
That's fine. React to some bad medical takes. Those are fun.
Those are so bad.
I should react to some of those. I might react to some of those at the end of my oxygen stream tomorrow. I might do that.
Oh my goodness. It's so bad. I've gotten my booster shot and I feel like I'm 15G capable. I should have Wi-Fi any second now.
There's
like,
some
save me
fun
some
bad
money.
medical takes. But there's oh no, that was from a while back. But I do eventually want to do an episode of Medical Myths about germ theory versus terrain theory.
Done to the musical representation of the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh my god, I gotta write a musical about it now.
Say you'll share with me one cell, one lifetime.
Ta-da!
Oh, Mel. Oh, the makeup's gone.
Is it exciting, wasn't it?
You're still beautiful. My God, Jenny. Stop this.
So the recent bad medical takes posted, we have the 11 most powerful antibiotics, which in order on this diagram are apple cider vinegar, garlic, ginger, horseradish, onion, habanero peppers, oregano, turmeric, echinacea, raw honey, and colloidal silver.
Just pull all of that on a really nice like sushi mix.
Colloidal silver, that's Smurf juice, right?
It is Smurf juice.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then also we have underneath that is bad medical takes that most diseases are created by the synagogue of Satan, not by God or some freak act of nature, created by man, planned by man, intentional, not accidental. Don't blame God.
Fine.
Lovely.
You know what I could do with some fried rice right now, God?
Oh,
Send it to me with extra egg and some soy sauce. Throw some salmon up in that. It would be really nice. I'm just
what
saying.
the heck? Okay, there's another one. Okay, so there's a comment on someone's YouTube video. They don't post the YouTube video, but just someone's comment that says he's putting bacteria and pollen on him, so it's introduced to his immune system. Babies with dogs don't grow up to have allergies.
What? Oh my
That's just
goodness.
word salad.
What?
That's just solid word salad.
Well, I've heard of studies that have been done that demonstrate children who are overprotected from bacteria as infants have many more infection-related illnesses later in life.
I want to know what they mean by babies with dogs don't grow up to have allergies. Are they talking about puppies? Are they talking about puppies? It's like babies of dogs? Or are they talking about bestiality of babies that
I
happen from
think
humans with
they're
dogs?
talking about babies that coexisted with dogs.
With
Yeah.
dogs.
Yes.
Don't have allergies. I would love to see data
Right.
on that and where variables are controlled for, because again, and also allergies to what?
Well, now you know darn well that you can't do experiments like that on human beings. It's just not ethical. But
You
it
can
is
do
observational.
cohort studies.
Observational surveys and studies are I think perfectly valid to examine some of those questions.
Yeah, they would be. You'd have to do like a cohort study on something like that, like a prospective cohort study.
You know, this COVID that I just got over with, it's the first sickness I've had in a decade. I don't get colds. I don't get any of that stuff. And I played in the backyard and ate mud pies. You know, of course, one person with that is just anecdotal, but I know dozens and dozens of people who had that kind of upbringing and are that kind of healthy. You know, so dozens and dozens of anecdotes kind of add up to something different.
All right. Well, we've hit 3 hours. So I'm going to end up getting off here soon because I've got a stream tomorrow about oxygen toxicity.
And I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, we've surpassed the we surpassed the 24 hours at the 1 hour mark. So
What was the total?
what is the total, Beck?
It is. I wanted to wait till the end to check because people are still donating. 2,100.
Wow,
Heck
that's
yeah.
really darn
Fucking
good.
awesome.
For 2 days, like that's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
So
Thank you, all of you.
Thank you everyone for donating. The link's going to be up because we suspect we're going to be doing more of these in the future because we've got a long way to go. But this was a fantastic first run.
It's an amazing
Amazing
start,
amount for the first run, and we're going to do more in the future. So thank you all for joining us. I expect to do some more trivia nights in the future on the subject. So follow everybody in this stream right now. Go find their YouTubes and their Twitches and their Twitters and all the things. And we'll see you all next time.
Peace out, everybody.